blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
And he goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta.
Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
In the Middle Ages,
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
a knight was a man who served his lord or sovereign as a mounted soldier.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play.
In modern times,
That was a spectacular catch.
a knight is that same noble soldier whose armor includes strategy,
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
a helmet,
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
and a number on his chest.
He came out of nowhere and just left the guy.
Welcome to Shasta Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Well.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
24 hours later, we're back here at the Gridiron at Memorial Stadium at Shasta College in Reading, and our opponent tonight, the College of the Siskiyous, the Eagles.
The Eagles are in town. Yep.
Let's knock captains out real quick.
Okay, Patrick Blake, Junior Gonzalez,
And
Devontae
that-
Robertson, and Carnell Collier.
Yeah, how about that? Captains for the Eagles, and let's see if I can get a number on
Tyson.
47.
Yeah, Tyson Regimbal.
And 24 would it be Andrew Cannelly Robles. And we are here for football, and it's going to be a good football game here tonight. The weather is absolutely perfect.
Beautiful.
Absolutely
a little
perfect.
overcast, but perfect enough for to shadow us.
Already we got our usual suspects on the chat line. Nice to see you all. What do you mean no sound? We got sound. What do you mean no sound?
No sound.
Don't tell me that. Oh, let us know. Okay, here we go. Colleen, welcome to the program tonight.
Tell them to turn their speakers up.
I don't know, but we got to be feeding that some kind of way, and we're not. Why not? Why are we not feeding that?
I see it.
I know I see it, but they're not hearing it. So let me check a little something here. Okay, we're good. Time for the national anthem. Dan, you can drop that music, and we'll turn the crowd mic up, and we will honor our flag. Well, that's the sound of ball. That's the smell of leather.
When West Valley High School football player Tyson Wacker died Monday due to injuries suffered in a car accident. Though we may play for different teams or wear different colors, we are a brotherhood as a football family. To honor Tyson Wacker and the West Valley Eagles, we'd like to take a moment of silence in memory of a life lost too soon. Thank you.
That was a great honor for Tyson Wacker.
I think we're just going to leave Tyson's picture in the upper right-hand corner of our football game the whole night. Why not?
Tyson Wacker Bowl 2.
Yeah.
We dedicated last night's game. It was the Tyson Wacker Bowl, and this is the Wacker Bowl again.
Here we go. The College of the Siskiyous Eagles, and they look great, don't they?
This is a new rival, basically, for Shasta College. This is actually an old rival renewed.
Yes, it is.
They're in a different division. I talked to offensive coordinator Brian Hamilton, and I said, what does your playoff look like this year? He says, you know what, Dan? We are taking it one game at a time, one play at a time, 1 yard at a time.
Nice.
We are looking for the future. We're in a new division. We understand what we have to do, and we got to get it done.
And you know who's going to get it done? That guy right there, Captain Hook, Patrick Blake.
Captain Hook, 3 straight games with a one-handed catch. And I was talking to Hamilton about that.
Yeah.
He says, did you see him when he came off he tried to shake the ball off of his head like it was stuck to it.
I know. The guy's a class act. Okay, so let's pick. You want Carnell or would you like Pozo?
I'll take Carnell.
Okay, I'll take Pozo, and that'll be your assignment for the night. Baron Browning with Spherion Staffing, supporting the Sports Network, and he was on board with us last night. He was a great time.
He does
and I'll have
great.
you know, little Mister, only a couple of pieces of candy. I got a gunny sack full of it tonight.
Oh, so do I.
Awesome. So Baron couldn't be with us tonight, but he's going to join us again maybe before the end of the season, so we're excited about that. This football game is about to get underway, and the Knights will be in the receiving set to start this football game off. And here come the Eagles with the boot, and that's going to go to Carnell if he'll get it, and I'll give it to you, Dan.
He's
go.
Taking it right at the goal line. He's at the 10, staying on the left side, and he's at the 20, and he steps out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
Wow. It's almost like he saw a double yellow line there for a second. Nice job. This football game is underway. We're happy to have everybody on board with us. Diana White, nice to have you. Josie Moore. Centricia Renfro, she's all fired up.
Everybody's fired up. I'm fired up. You're fired up. This whole thing's fired up.
That's right. Okay, so hopefully our sound is right where it should be, and we're going to get this football game started in style right now. And
our player of the game last week.
Quarterback Wacker, player of the game, right? He'll hand that ball off first, right off to get it started, and that's going to go absolutely nowhere. They might lose a yard or two. And that's not the way exactly we wanted to start it, but that's the way it goes, and that's what we're going to follow up with. Jonathan Enriquez, your ball carrier.
On the stop is Tyson Regimbal for the Eagles. And the Eagles, their helmets, even though they're blue, they look a little bit like the Philadelphia Eagles helmet.
Emily Ray Miller says that we sound perfect, so everything is dialed in. We'll go home. All right, going to the air. Here comes Wickard with a golden arm, and he sends it over to the left flat. I'm not sure if it hit the ground or not. They're going to say incomplete right there. That was close. A little bit low, hard to handle.
That was intended for Savrides.
Okay. Well,
third down.
A little bit of a slow start. Jonathan Enriquez starting at that fullback position here tonight. We got all the usual suspects out there. Patrick Blake, we now call him Captain Hook, and you can do the same for all those amazing catches. Almost drew him off sides. Quick pass over to the left flat, and excellent defense coverage right there, and that was going to go for another loss. Savrides.
Yep, and that was Zadian Hernandez on the stop for the Eagles. Great defensive coverage there.
Josie Moore is going for the Eagles. I assume that you're from the Mount Shasta area or somewhere up north. Let us know.
Or are you related to Gary, because his last name's Moore, too.
That's right. You're in good company tonight, Josie. Hot dogs and popcorn shrimp for you all night. All right.
Punt formation. Back deep is Alex Light.
There's a snap. I get that off perfectly. Nice job. That's going to take a little bit of a bounce. It's not going to go for the Knights with a bounce, so they'll fall on it right away at the 44-yard line.
Good possession there for the Eagles. They've got it in good territory.
So we'll see what they got for us here. Who's leading their ball club here tonight,
Looks like Savanza.
We'll see what Aaron Williams says, and we'll kind of go with him because he gets a pronunciation guide, I have no doubt.
I think the G is silent.
If it gets too difficult, I'm going to call him Miller. How about that?
I think the G is silent, Ari.
Really?
I mean, Gary.
I gotcha. Oh, right up the middle. And that's good for about an 8-yard gain. Last night's football game, Foothill Cougars, they came out and went right up the middle for an 85-yard run, starting the excitement early.
Andrew Canali Robles, their running back. Kids from Wairika.
Nice tight pack right there. Fake pass, the handoff right up the middle. There's a big hole, and that's not going to go good for the Knights. He's down to the 20, all the way to the 10. 5, he dives for the goal line. The touchdown for the College of the Siskiyou. Starting off early, but we got a flag. This one will come back. That's probably a holding call.
Holding. That's exactly right.
You know, they would make the game a lot more softer if they changed that call to a hugging call. Hug.
Hugging call. He just called it a hugging call.
Nice. We were at a football game last night at Foothill, and the referee, white hat, man in charge, got into a verbal dispute with a player
from Foothill.
And he had his microphone on.
Oh, yeah. He was like, "Don't you talk to me like that." And then that was O'Callahan.
Yeah, that's right. He goes, "You want a penalty too?" So that was something that we've never seen before, but I hope to never see it again. O'Callahan, though, doesn't take nothing. That man in the white hat is the boss.
He's the man of the hour, of the game, period. What he says goes.
We got official on each side, head linesman. And then they have initials on the back of their chest. A run goes right off right tackle, and they're opening up those holes. About a yard gain on that one.
And
we got a side judge. I'm sorry, Dan. We got a side judge here. We got a head linesman there. That's probably the back judge, I would assume, depending. Yep. I mean, they change titles so often. Referee in the white hat. He's the man who is calling the shots. All right. So here we go. Handoff, left-hand side. They're going to go with the reverse to the right-hand side, and that's a little speedster right there. Number 6, D'Angelo Biggs. And he runs into a little opposition near the first down marker. That's going to be close.
D'Angelo Biggs with the reverse.
He's got the first down.
I noticed that Michelle's not in our chat line yet. She's checking on the barbecue and smoking a cigar out in the backyard. Come on, Michelle. We'll keep you up to date. You know what I like the most? Well, not the most, but one of the things that I do enjoy the most is the chatter.
Oh, yeah.
People in the seats, people on the field, other people over there. They're handoff right up the middle, and that runs into a big brick wall with a Knight logo on it.
Yeah, and he runs right into the young man of Dietrich Kelsall. And
Idaho listening tonight. Nice job. Nice to have you. What city in Idaho?
Oh, Alex Light is her son.
Nice.
That is number 3 for the Eagles.
That's going to be a handoff up the middle. Nice continuation fake by the quarterback right there. Big run, and that's going to be another first down. Andrew Robles.
Kelly Roberts with the carry again. Adonis Thomas brings him down, but not before another Eagles first down.
I got a feeling Mr. Robles, Connolly Robles, is going to get his hands on the football a lot tonight.
Yards on the carry.
Big gain right there, 15 and another first down. So they're within striking distance already. 11:02, or make that 11:06 left to play in this first period. Shasta Knights hosting the College of the Siskiyou Eagles. I like their uniforms, specifically, Dan, their socks. They're bright red. I like it.
They're pink, actually, because it's Think Pink Day.
That's right. They look red for me. My rods and cones are all screwed up. It was that 18-inning baseball game last night. We got home from our football game, and that game was in the 15th and went 3 more innings after that.
Thomas Little on the carry. They got their runners. I noticed they're not quick, but they're patient. They let that line develop and get those holes open.
That's the thing. Patience, if you're a running back, is the most difficult job ever. And almost pulled him off sides with that quick count. Zavongza, what did you get a pronunciation? And he's going to run that pitch, kick it out to the right-hand side, and that doesn't fool anybody right now. Thomas Little, the ball carrier, he's ran right out of bounds.
And he runs right into Zach Thompson.
Zach Thompson meets it, so no thank you.
I'm going to go with Savonza.
Sierra Lima and Lewiston, Idaho. Redlands, California. Love it. North Carolina Mountains.
Third down.
Oh,
and
it's
9.
Chris Curtis. Hey, nice job. You got it. On right-hand side, he's got some running room too. He's quick. He darts in and out, and man, he gets hit hard, but still is on the move, and he made it across the line. Touchdown, Eagles.
He banged and bruised his way into the end zone.
D'Angelo Biggs gets the reverse, takes a hit, and gets in for an Eagles touchdown.
D'Angelo Biggs. He's a freshman out of Washington.
Chris Curtis on the line with us here tonight. I'm looking at your boy right down there on the sideline, and he looks like he's about ready to rip off somebody's lunch money. He looks tough, that kid. Okay, so to striking first, Eagles. There's a whistle and a flag.
Can't be delay of game because the play clock's still going down.
It had 9 seconds left on it when the whistle came out, or like 12 when the whistle came out. Who's wearing the alligator shoes tonight, Dan? You know?
It looks like, to what I can see so far, Adonis Thomas.
Really? All right. Throw that in for the Adonis Thomas fans tonight. Season winding down, Dan. Only a couple more games to go. Next week, we're at American River College in Sacramento. Then the following week, we're here with Butte College at home.
Butte College looks tough to beat. Another renewed
Kyle
rival.
Santowski is.
So there was no penalty, nothing taken off.
Oh, I think they were just checking on Tony's poker hand last night and confirming that he won something. Extra point. The kick looks good. It's up.
The cake is good.
And the cake is good. That'll make it 7-0 early on here. 9:30 and left to play in the first. Still, Dan, a long way to go. A lot of football, and you're listening to it right here. Shasta Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
Hey, it's Dave Tappan from Rad 103.1, Redding's Classic Rock, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
I'll bet you $1,000 right now that Dave Tappan is in his backyard flipping ribs, and he's got a Keystone in one hand and a Keystone in the other hand.
The man owns stock in Keystone. All right. Again, Collier's my guy, and you've got Pozo.
Pozo.
Poser.
I want to call him Pozo the Clown, but it's just not appropriate, right?
No, it's not.
I'm sitting in the luxurious Tim Naylor Memorial Broadcast chair tonight. Tell you more about that later, and that's going to go to your guy right at the 2-yard line. Take him, Dan.
He's got it to 2, and now he's at the 15. He cuts back and reverses field. He's got some room to run. He's at the 25, and he's finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
Not a bad run back right there. Good, decent field position to get started. April McBride, thank you very much for tuning us in. And Parker Harrell watching from UCLA. He's a big fan of number 77, Peyton. Wonder why.
Well, last name is the same. All right, road trip next week, huh? Josh, get us a luxury limo lined up.
Parker Harrell, thanks for your message. You're very welcome. We live for this stuff, and it is fun. We live for Fridays and Saturdays. Pass out to the left flat. That is complete. Little stutter step, hesitation. Oh, he brings him down right there. Nice reception. Decent pickup for Peter St. Fleur, and he's wearing the lime green glow-in-the-dark shoes tonight.
You know what I like, Gary, is you can see all the numbers easily.
I think if I mispronounce this, my apologies. Estill, South Carolina. D'Angelo Bryant's parents listening.
Nice. Well, we got people from all over tonight.
Right up the middle, a big hole too, and that is Gavin Gillespie, big run, and that's going to be a first down for the Knights. That was a strong run right up the middle. Offensive line did their job perfectly.
5 on the play. Good for a Shasta first down.
Erica, our next road trip is next weekend. We are in a little tiny town by the name of Susanville on a Friday night for a high school game. And then on Saturday, we'll be at American River College in Sacramento.
I call it sack of tomatoes. Makes me want a tomato sandwich.
I lived there in the mid-'80s, and it was really nice. And you go down there now, and it's just a whole different world.
Yeah.
And that ball goes to Gillespie, and he's got a big hole again, and he charges forward for about an 8-yard gain right there. Nice job, Gillespie, the ball carrier.
Did you not see his head get turned around?
I didn't. Colleen, one of our biggest fans, is tuned in. Colleen, thank you very much. She's a big fan. I wonder if there's a backstory on that. We'll get it for you, too. And there we go, and they do that handoff to Gillespie up the middle. Shoestring tackle, but that's enough for a first down right there, just by about a yard. They should be moving the chains on this one.
Nicholas Kopp.
Gain, however, is good for a Shasta.
He's out of Beaverton, Oregon.
Got some friends from Oregon here. They told me the city, and I forgot. It's like Stillwater or something like that, way up there by Salem. Handoff, and Iquez, tough run, head-on collision at the 39, and they bring him down. He got a couple of respectable yards right there, but he earned every one of them.
They're doing the ground and pound.
Don Trotter style. Do you remember how Anderson did last night?
I believe Anderson, no, I can't. I didn't look at Anderson last night.
Foothill Cougars looked better than I've ever seen them last night. And Joey Brown's got to be proud of what their boys did last night. Their
How about
quarterback,
Flash Gordon?
Braden Gordon, their quarterback, is something special. That kid's got places to go.
We call him Flash.
And last night it was usually the end zone about 6 times. All right, Wacker now. He's got all of his receivers out, and he's checking them out right now, looking over the middle. Now he's in trouble. He's going to roll out to the right-hand side. He's going to get rid of it. That's going to be complete right there on the right-hand side. I believe that's Savrides.
It is?
Savrides with a
Gary, you know what I don't see on the field that there he is right there. You got to get him involved. Is Captain Hook himself.
Patrick Blake.
You have to get him involved immediately.
I will tell you, he is the Ichabod Crane of the junior college football. We are showing a graphic right there a couple of weeks ago. The ball about ready to get him in one hand, and then out comes the hook right there. Patrick Blake, we're expecting big things from him tonight.
I just want to see one more. 4 in a row. One-handed catch.
Short gain right there for Niquez. They're counting on him early tonight. If Patrick Blake does one more one-handed catch tonight, I'm gonna lobby to have his face put on a postage stamp. He's just fun to watch, this kid. I call him a kid. It's like I'm an old dude. All right, so Wicker's got all of his receivers out ready, and he's going to go right to the air. He's looking downfield over on the left flat to Patrick Blake. That looks like it might be good. Great grab right there. Both feet in bounds. His both feet touch the inside of the sideline, and about a fraction millisecond later, both of his elbows and the ball.
A nice adjustment coming back for the ball there, and a great offensive block to give Wacker a little bit more time. I have relatives in Clearwater.
Really? Wow.
Oh, here comes a free play.
Gillespie now, he runs right into an Eagle, and there looks like the ball came loose. And the Eagles are saying that they're all over it.
The line judge is saying he was down.
Yes, he did. Somebody over here is not agreeing with that.
Well, they're sitting on the wrong side.
Beautiful landscape we got here tonight. Justin, I'm not quite sure if your camera will show in a second after this play the skyline over here. It's like a pink skyline. How perfect is that for the month we're in? Breast Cancer Awareness.
Pink Day.
You'll notice on our Facebook page our logo's in pink. There's the snap. Wacker looking to throw. Fake pump all the way down into the end zone, and he's got a guy right there, and that looks like it might be good. Touchdown, Knights with a great shot, Carnell Collier.
Wow, beautiful catch. Right over the shoulder. Beautiful pass by Wacker. I mean, he just dropped it right in there where only he can get it.
That was impressive. That's what you call concentration right there. And a little height never hurts either.
College of the Siskiyous does not have their video guy up here. Kind of different. So it's only Knights allowed up here.
Extra point is good, so we've got
good.
ourselves a exact new start, fresh start here at Memorial Stadium. 4:27 left to play in the first. We're tied at 7. You're listening to Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
When you choose Hill Collision Center, you have the option to receive text or email updates as your vehicle goes through the collision restoration process. Read customer reviews and see before and after photos online at hillcollisioncenter.com.
This is Cameron from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, nice job,
Hey,
Cameron.
happy birthday, Cameron.
Today's his birthday.
Today's his birthday.
He is celebrating his 30th anniversary of his 12th birthday.
That's correct. Gotta love it.
Some joker over at Maxwell's bought him a gift. It was one of his own cheeseburgers. Nice job, folks. Love that place. Good lunch place.
Yep.
It's a good place to hang out with your friends, meet some people, do some business. All right, so good. Back on the board. The Knights keeping right up with the Eagles. 4:27 in the first. Who we got back here, Dan? I will tell you. 85? Yeah, 85.
85. Okay, I thought it was 15.
85 and 6.
Okay, 85 is D'Angelo Bryant.
Or Biggs, rather.
And 6 is Biggs. Okay, you got Biggs, I got Bryant. And it is going to Bryant.
All right, you're on, buddy.
Bryant, he takes it at the 2-yard line. He's now at the 20 with some speed down to the left side. He's got one man to beat, and he steps out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Good run back, right? That guy took off from the very beginning. He looked like he was an all-ahead go sprint in about 2 seconds. I love this level of football. These guys are great athletes.
35 yards. 34 yards.
Hey, Dan Miller's tuned in tonight.
Hey, all right.
Nice job, Dan. There's Michelle Pickern. You haven't missed much, but Patrick has made one spectacular catch. I think it might have been a 27-yard gain. Perfect poise, perfect concentration, hauled it in, got both feet down.
Which he only really needs to get 1 foot in.
And there's a big cluster right there in the middle of the line, and that's going to go for no gain. Michelle, in honor of your guy right there, we want to show you who we have now named Captain Hook, Patrick Blake, for his spectacular catches. We're going to add a couple of photos to that as we go through tonight's broadcast.
One more one-handed catch, actually.
Glad we got you here with us.
And on the stop was Matthew
McConaughey.
Raga.
Just trying to help you out.
For the Knights on that stop.
All right, Savong's in now. He does a quick out pass to the right flat, almost near the end zone, and that may be enough for a first down for the Eagles. They're just picking it away a little bit at a time.
Alex Light with the reception.
Up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 10. First down for the Eagles.
Clear Lake got us tuned in. Michelle, just so you know, we know you just turned in, but we said you were out flipping ribs in the backyard smoking a cigar. Nice job.
Attaboy.
Okay, back to pass. Swanska's got a guy wide open at the 48-yard line, and he stutter steps, does a song and dance. Looks like he was on Dancing with the Stars, and they plow him right down. Easy takedown right there for Hunter Margain.
And Devontae Robertson also on the coverage.
He's about 3.
He's not going to let you pass him.
Robertson in on the tackle. Hunter Margain.
I'm telling you what, those receivers that are coming over the middle, which is the most dangerous place to be ever, when you look up and you see that number 8, you can pretty much bet that you're going to need a new mouthpiece after this play. Fake pass up the middle. They just hand the ball off. It's going to be a short gain.
And that's
about 2, maybe 3 on the play.
That's Robles again on the carry.
That's right. Peyton Harrell in on the stop right there. Harrell looking tough right now.
Peyton getting a little bit more playing time.
Mason Newton there on that tackle.
And Dietrich Kelsaw now in the lineup with their famous 4-3 defense. Playing tight coverage. They're showing blitz.
See, that's the thing. Look at the defenders for the Knights. They've got maybe 1 yard difference between them and the receivers. I didn't see any, quick juke or anything, but he throws it way downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of people were calling for a flag right there, but they just tripped up on their own feet. That wasn't pass interference at all that I saw.
Yeah, that one coach, boy, he ran. He ran up. He wanted a flag there.
Travis Lathan on the cover. Incompletion brings up a 4th.
That's 4th and 5 now for the Eagles, and looks like they're getting ready to punt.
Let me get in this quick hello to Mimi, who is watching in Morehead City, North Carolina. How about that?
Fantastic. Keegan Edwards back to receive the punt.
Blake Curtis's family tuned in. We met him at the snack bar on Total Accident last week, and it's like we're best friends now, and I love that. We have people, there's a fair catch called right there at the 15, and he fumbles the ball. And there's a big scrum right there, and it looks like the Eagles may fall on it. I'm not sure.
Keegan Edwards calls for the fair catch.
All I see is green, white jerseys, and pink socks.
Nope.
No, they're giving the ball to the Eagles right there.
Yep, he went the wrong way at first.
He did go the wrong way. Hey, sometimes you just make the wrong call and all the excitement, all of it.
Yep, and you get mixed around because you're pulling off a big pile of big guys.
So now is when the defensive stand really counts.
With 1:44 left in the first quarter, tie game, 7-7.
On the Shasta 15.
I'm amazed at how many turnovers and how much that has made differences in so many games. Last night there was plenty of them.
Flash Gordon. Wow, that kid was amazing. He turned the corner and he went from first gear to 4th.
It's from West Valley. He's going to be on the front page of Eagles Illustrated. Pass out to the right-hand side. Man jumps the man, and he's trying to get to the goal line. He's close to it. It's all dark over there. I can't really tell. But I don't see a couple of hands in the air right now, so they'll run him out. 1:30 left to play in this first quarter. Score is tied at 7.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Foothill's quarterback, Braden Gordon. Kid was just amazing to watch. Played defense, too. But the speed on that kid was just that's why we call him Flash.
I'll tell you what, after his performance last night, they should be giving him a parking space right up front next to the administration folks.
They should. All right. Looks
Isaac
like a goal line defense.
Everybody tuned in. Thank you very much. Les Quartermanch, I think that's right. Pass over into the end zone, and that's textbook easy stuff. That's going to be a touchdown for the Eagles.
And that was Green.
Yeah, 49, the number.
Benaiah Green.
Benaiah Green for an Eagles touchdown.
Benaiah Green is their fullback.
I've never been more impressed once we got into the college ranks here 3 years ago, Dan, about the different styles of names that we see.
Oh, yeah. Look at number 42 for their team. He's actually their punter.
Wow.
The kid out of Salem. And Adolfo.
Oh, Adolfo Luanaya, I think. Extra point is good. We got a score of 14-7. I'll make that adjustment right here on our scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in. It's Shasta Night Football here on the Shasta Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is Baron Browning with Spherion Staffing, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right, welcome back. And Baron Browning, he joined us last night, and he did a fantastic job.
Last night was fun. The Rita is just called Rita's, I'm told, the truck with the snow cones.
Yep.
I think I heard the announcer say, "Get them while they're hot." Nice. We had a great time last night. It was a full house. People were just, really spirited in the whole thing. The high school band was better than I've ever seen them under the direction of Mitch Barr. Here it is. It's Carnell Collier. He'll take it at the 5. Dan, it's all you.
5. He's cutting across field. Now starts to go upfield, and here comes a flag down.
Yep.
But he gets stopped about the 17-yard line. I want to say thank you to Ortega's, too.
Yep.
The burrito place.
That's right.
They set us up with some burritos afterwards.
They were really nice, too. And I talked to her, and I had my daughter with me, and I had Justin with me, and you had just gotten one. And I said, thank you for being here tonight. And she goes, you want one? You want one? I said, sure, I'll be happy to have one. And she goes, how many people in your car? We've got extra. We don't want to take it home.
All I did was I helped her guide backing up the truck to hook to the trailer.
Yeah.
And she goes, I'm going to give you a burrito. What kind do you want? You want carne asada? You want chicken? I tried the chicken one.
You got to be careful how you order because those burritos weigh in at 17 pounds.
Wow.
They were huge.
I gained 20 just
I had to clean out my refrigerator just to put the extra part I couldn't put away.
All right. So Wicker's going to work here. 2 out to the right, 2 out to the left.
And he's going to throw it quickly to Patrick Blake, and that's complete at the 18. And Patrick gets through about another 5 and taken down at the 24.
And on the stop for College of the Siskiyous was Tyler O'Gorman. Must be Irish. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The monotony's not broken anymore.
So we'll tell you the Snickers story here in a minute. We'll have to retell that story to let people know why we're sitting on a couple of Snickers bars. Calvin Gillespie, the ball carrier, he goes right up the middle. He's going to be shy of the first down by about a yard, but tough yardage right there. So last year, I didn't even know what possessed you to buy me that candy bar. So go ahead and tell that story.
It was our very first broadcast ever, and we were both nervous, but I went down to the snack bar. I got a couple of Snickers bars because I didn't want Gary to turn into Marilyn Monroe.
Right. You've seen those television commercials and
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the first period right there, boys.
That
sounded like an alarm clock. What was that?
I thought I'd have to wake up.
No
so,
kidding.
yeah, anyway, so I went down. We bought Snickers bar, and we've had Snicker bars ever since. And I think the best one was at the Shasta High School playoff game. It was the regional championship, and we were at the banquet for Shasta Knights, and I said, Gary, don't worry about the Snickers bars tomorrow. And he turned over to somebody that I don't want to put $1 in the jar, but he said, I don't want. Dan probably got those Snickers bars that are in inches or in feet. He probably got a 1 foot.
Exactly.
I pulled out a 1 yard Snicker bar.
Right. So every game we go to, whether it's at a home game or out of town, and they've got those Snickers bars with that little sayings on, not saying, but a one-word deal. Like
for the NFL.
One was a princess. And so tonight, here's what we got, folks. Blocked and sacked.
And you know what? You play defense, so you take the sacked, and I'll take the blocked.
Good. I'll take that. Very good.
I just got blocked.
Awesome.
All right.
Halloween's coming up, so be careful that I may have injected it with something.
Oh, boy.
Insulin. Hey, what about that? Candy. Oh, nice. Jonathan Enriquez, quick swing pass out the left-hand side, stutter step. Ooh. They're all over him. Bring him down at about the 24-yard line, so they're going to lose yardage on that play.
O'Gorman on the stop. Boy, he got swallowed up.
Sorry, you don't need to be looking at us.
No. That's enough.
Uh-huh. Dan can only be seen for 6 seconds at a time.
That's it. We don't want screens to start getting cracked.
Wicker has done a great job leading his club all year long, and he hands off right up the middle, and that's going to be Calvin Gillespie charging hard right there, and man, he carved him out. Worked for those, and Patrick Blake is limping a little bit as he gets up.
He got rolled on there, but wow, Gillespie, man, he earned each one of those inches that he got.
Gain of 10 brings up a 3rd and 3 for the night.
3rd and 3. Wicker looking over his it looks like he's looking at a wish.
He's looking at his go-go gadget watch.
Yeah.
It's the play. They've got the plays listed on a little sheet right there. Fakes the play. Oh, that was perfect. A fake pass, hand up the middle. That's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be
delay.
4th down and about 1 maybe 1.5.
That's 4th and half an inch.
Gain of 2, it brings up a 4th and 1 for the Knights.
And they're not taking any chances whatsoever, Gary.
Okay, did you open your candy bar yet? Because Michelle wants some.
She wants some?
She wants them, both of them.
Oh, well, come on up and get them.
Yeah.
Alex Light back deep to return for the Eagles.
All right, Alex Light.
Okay.
Booming kick.
I got him, and it looks like he's going to make a play, but he's going to call a fair catch at the 31. It's probably the safe way to make a move right there.
I thought he was doing the bird.
I didn't know what he was doing.
You wave your hand up in the air and not flap both arms.
Well, he looked down briefly, and all he saw was Brandon Odell's number 26. So the fair catch was not only the right thing to do, but it was all part of the health and safety program. Good call.
13:01 left in the first half.
You went nuts with the kettle corn last night.
You know, I went to go get a burger, and I smelt that kettle corn, and I just couldn't resist myself.
That stuff's got crack in it, you know.
Yeah.
I think you ate the whole bag.
I did eat the whole bag. And I'm not afraid to do it again.
There's some big boys on that offensive line for the Eagles, and there's the snap. They go right in the shotgun, a pass out to the left sideline, and
roll me over.
That was a tough takedown, and it was a legitimate way to do it. Not textbook, but it got the job done, right?
Yep. And that was Alex Light with the reception, and on the stop for the Knights, it was DeJarius Hutchison.
11 yards on the completion.
So far, it was 12:44 left in the the second period. Siskiyou leads 14-7. Usually it takes a quarter and a half for the whole electricity to kick in. There's a completed pass over to the right-hand side. Good gain right there, a couple of yards. The receiver was Nate Fields. They'll bring him down just across midfield.
Devontae Robertson on the stop, and also Margain also on the stop. Now, if you look at the start of the game, Gary, you see the defensive backs. They were playing up really tight on the receivers. Now they're giving them a little bit of cushion.
Well, what they're doing is they're feeling them out, trying to get the combination to the safe with these guys. These Eagles are a good football team.
You only got 4 quarters to figure it out. You better do something.
Yep, 12 minutes left in this second period. And that handoff goes right up the middle, and that's going to be met with some opposition for a handful of Knights right there. Ball carrier was Robles. He gains like maybe 1. That could be a first down.
And he's
very close.
Met immediately by
Kenan
McGreeny.
I think they got it. Referee waves his arms. He's giving them the first down. Eagles, nice job. Guy over here, no way.
All right, trivia question. McGreeny, number 44, Gary.
Kenan.
For the Knights. Kenan McGreeny.
Eric McGreeny, his father.
Yep.
And he's all part of the Shasta County Sheriff's Department. We love him. Asphalt Cowboy.
Who wore that number a couple years ago?
I'm sorry, what was the number again? 44?
Yep.
On this team?
Yes.
Oh, man, you're testing me now.
I'll give you a clue.
Go ahead.
The chair.
Oh, he wore number 4.
Yep. And the
Tim
other
Naylor?
one wore 44.
Oh, yeah, his, man, you know him because you grew up with him. And
cousin?
Yeah. Colton?
Correct.
Colton Naylor. Handoff to Nobles, and he almost loses his neck on that one. Barely gets back to number 2. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Guy looked like an iguana there for a second. They ripped him up.
Finally brought down by Margain.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Parker, Colton, and Tim Naylor, our friends. Tim doing some coaching work with Shasta High School Wolves right now, and it's nice to see him on the sideline.
He walks up and gives us a hug every single time.
And we had him on the broadcast. This is a fun story. Go ahead and take care of this play, and I'll set up this shot.
He's back in his shotgun. 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left, as you can see on your screen. And he's looking over his gadget watch himself, which is actually his plays. Back to pass, and he gets it out immediately, and he's met immediately. Wow, what a beautiful stop there.
Good defense right there. Kenan McGreeny was talking about him.
Nope, Carson Marks, actually, number 5.
Yeah, Kenan was involved too. So, we have these chairs that are up on top of the press box that we use, and we bring our own too, but we share these, and they've got a little rust on them because they're old right now, and we had Tim Naylor on the broadcast. So was it last year or year before?
Last year.
Last year. So he was a great guest, but we wanted, him. We got these big, really nice director's chairs. I'm going to tell this story after this play. There's going to be a punt. And is that
nice
Pozo?
high kick?
That's going to be a call for a fair catch right there at the 9.
That's Collier.
Very nice. So we wanted Tim to feel very special, so he had his own broadcast chair. So I'll let you explain it, Dan, and I'll hold up the chair because it's kind of rough.
He brings all this carpet.
Yeah, and duct tape and carpet.
And we put the number 4 on it with the duct tape and the carpet.
There it
and
is.
He was sitting in style.
That's nice. That's all in honor of Tim Naylor. Telling you what, this chair one day will be hanging from the ceiling of the Smithsonian. We have fun with Tim.
Tim's a great guy.
Gene Kelsall is finally tuned in. Hi, Gene. Welcome to the broadcast. Everything's going good. Your boy's doing good already. Already made a couple of really vicious tackles.
And handoff up the center.
Gillespie tripped up, got hit in the knee right there.
What a great
Did not
stop
like
there.
that either.
Copy. Now, Gene, I got to tell you, last week at Feather Rivers went to say hi to your guy, and he picked me up and carried me like 20 feet while he gave me a hug, and he did it with one arm. And it was nice. Good to see old Dietrich.
You know, what you don't see behind the scenes is the training, the weight programs,
and the love.
And all the stuff that they do. They're like a tight-knit family. Pass is complete over to the right-hand side. I think that might be St. Fleur, but I can't tell.
Yep.
It was.
That is Peter.
He gets out past the 20. And a Shasta first down.
Michael's checked in from the Action Entertainment Network, says everything looks good. Michael, I thought you were supposed to be here tonight. I thought I read that you were going to be doing a taping or a broadcast or something. We reserved a spot for you right over here on the left flat, and now it's empty, so we're going to have to start a bonfire.
You bringing marshmallows?
I'm not a s'mores guy. And Wacker looking right over the middle. Patrick Blake, that's complete. Oh, what a great move. That's like a dance move. Patrick still on the run. Spin move. He's up near midfield. They finally bring him down at the 47. That was nice.
Sign him up for Dancing with the Stars. What a great move.
That was nice. And there's a reason. I mean, it wasn't a one-handed catch, but there's a reason that we call this young man Captain Hook, Patrick Blake. Give you a close-up shot on that succession of play he did a couple of weeks ago. One-handed grab. Man.
3 games in a row for Patrick Blake with the one-hand grab, with a bye in between.
2 or 3 more of those grabs before the end of the season. He's going to Disneyland.
No, I say we get him on a stamp. We'll bump off Elvis.
It was Gillespie, the ball carrier, hit right away at the line of scrimmage. Still charges forward for a couple of yards.
Hernandez, one of the first Eagles there.
I like the style Gillespie runs. He just barrels right into everybody. Doesn't care. No emotion.
Nope.
Just give me the first down. Just give me the ball.
I mean, those white jerseys are a barrier for that young man. And his job is to get through them, over them, top of them, past them.
Any way possible.
All right, back to pass. Going way downfield, and that's intended for Collier.
That's going to be holding there. That's going to be pass interference, and it's going to be on the Eagles. Now he's acting like, what did I do wrong? That's going to be on Tavon Scott.
Okay, we talked about this microphone on the referee earlier. It cuts out every single week.
Yep.
And I took a close look at the system down there, and I think they might want to invest in a little upgrade because there's no antennas on it, and it's sideways. I think that's the whole problem, and it's like mounted to that box.
It needs to be forward, facing the window.
Oh, what a great fake that was, and Wickard hangs on to it, runs it over to the left side, out of bounds at the 29. Nobody knew he had the ball.
That even faked me out. I was looking at 22 the whole entire time.
Hey, you want to see me pull a rabbit out of my hat? Wickard fooled everybody, except for the cameraman. That's because Justin has got his act together, man. He knows what he's doing. Justin is our cameraman, and he's been with us all year, and he has just put us on the map in terms of video, and we love it. He went home with me after last night's game, and we sat out in the garage and had a cold beverage and a cigar and listened to the game from last night and just enjoyed every second of it.
Whoa, nice pitch.
Okay, so I thought Gillespie had that ball. I'm glad Justin was on it because Enriquez had a big sizable gain around the right-hand side. Great decoy.
And another first down.
Brings it down, but not for another Shasta first down.
I'm told that Shasta has not beat the Siskiyou since 1997.
They haven't even been in the same division for a long time.
Southern Oregon tuned in. My daughter lives up there in Klamath Falls. Michael, what city are you in? There's Patrick Blake. It's a complete pass at the 23. He does a stutter step move, turns around now and does a spin move. The ball comes loose, but I think the ball was he was already down when the ball popped out. Wow.
And Patrick's playing hurt.
Well, he's not really hurt, but he took a beating on that play. It looked like he was in a game of Twister there for a second. Left foot green. Central Point, Oregon, home of, I think, Michael Sackett, famous race car driver from the Southern Oregon area.
And also, Randy Houston lives in Central
There's
Point.
a lot of them, yeah. Central Point's got a lot of racing. Back to pass, little swing right over the middle, and Calvin Gillespie has the ball in it. He's hit head on twice and runs over both of the guys. Whoa,
wow.
Whoa, that guy is wearing a suit of armor with a number 7 on it tonight.
I told you. I love the way whether he catches the ball or whether he runs the ball,
Holy
he just
cow.
runs people over.
I want to check the instant replay on that. Boom. Oh, ran him over. Oh, that other guy.
That looked like Earl Campbell hitting that Rams player back in the day.
Wow. That second guy he ran over needs to have his name on his jersey changed to ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Man, he got hit. Gillespie ran over him. There's Gillespie again. Boy, he's getting the ball in his hands a lot tonight. Short game, but close to another first down. They're near the 12, 11-yard line.
I said it's going to be a first down, and it is.
Doing this perfectly, the Knights are on this drive. 4:32 left to play, first half. They're down by 7, 14-7 the score. Eagles looking strong on offense. Their defense getting challenged right now.
First and 10 on the Siskiyou's 11-yard line.
Who I don't see in is Patrick Blake right now, and that's the man you got to have in the game.
And Gillespie gets that ball, and he leaps right over, and he's going all the way to the end zone. He makes it across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Gillespie with a Justin Hellier move.
Wow.
Right over the top of a guy.
He says, you go low on me, I'm going to just leap you.
Nobody looks sillier than the guy that gets leaped over. Because, you know, your head's down, but you got to have your head up, even though you get a low center of gravity to make that play. Gavin Gillespie just jumped over him like he was delivering flowers for FTD.
Well, we got Patrick Blake playing Twister, and now we have Gillespie playing Leapfrog.
It's been some really good fakes tonight. Everybody's been faked out except for Justin, our camera guy.
And the kick is
Extra
up.
point is up.
And the cake is good.
And the cake is good. Tie game with 4:08 left to play. First half at Shasta College football. The Knights against the Eagles here on the Shasta Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja in the paradise that is Superbank in Gold Coast, Australia. There's quality waves and a large area for tons of surfers. That means me. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Ali Abbasi with the Red Wolf Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
I love you, Ali, but you might want to get some polygrip. It sounded like your upper level just fell down there when you were saying that. They're hot and heavy tonight, opening night, right?
Actually, it's the second race, but it is the Tyler Wolf Memorial.
Awesome.
versus Butte College.
Tyler Wolf was a racer way back in the day, a young guy, and he got killed in an accident, and they're honoring him, and they have been for the many, many years since.
And it was also Tyson Wacker, who lost his life in a car accident, player for West Valley. We did a great tribute to him last night, and that's why you see his name or his picture in the upper right-hand corner of our screen. We're remembering him in fine fashion because he was just a good kid, and his dad was a good friend of all of ours, Eric Wacker. So our hearts and everything that goes with it are out with you guys, and we're always at your service. We love you guys. All right, and that's going to be taken by one of the short man. Not that he is short, but he wasn't the guy that was back all the way deep right there.
And it was Clark. Getting the kick.
Garrison Roach got tagged a little bit late in that one and went tumbling around.
All right, with 4:02 left in the first half, tie game. Beautiful. And that was Wayne Parrish with that.
He takes over first and 10 on their own 29-yard
bringing that kick back.
4:02 left to go in the half.
All right. And so Zavanza back at work.
He throws a little swing pass delayed right over the left-hand side. That's complete. He's still moving. Now he's going to the center of the field. He's across midfield and finally brought down at the 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
Look who ran him down was Dietrich Kelsall.
Dietrich has got some speed.
Gary, just to let you know that Savanza, the quarterback for the Eagles, is from Mount Shasta.
Is that right? Well, he probably knows a lot of these maybe not necessarily the players because they come from all over the place, but he's certainly familiar with the coaches. And the benefit to the Eagles is the coaches know who he is and what his skill level is all about.
Exactly.
Okay, there is a snap, and they'll hand off left-hand side. Short gain right there for the ball carrier, who was Thomas Little.
And again on the stop is Kelsall.
Lower Lake representing number 27, 76, and 17. Your posse, you got a crew. Nice.
Wow. And what a great run around the outside.
Penalty Robles again with the carry. Dragged down from behind, but big Dietrich Kelsall.
And Kelsall again getting downfield and bringing the runner down.
So about 10 minutes ago, we received a message through our website. Lori wrote us from Eugene. Said it took me forever to find you guys. Was I successful? Well, I think so. If you're on our chat line right now, ShastaSportsNetwork.com. When you go to our main landing page, there's a green tab that says Tune In.
Or Listen Live.
No, it says Tune In.
Okay.
You click that. It will be routed right to the football game via Magic Mountain.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a great pass right there,
Alex
complete down the left-hand side. And he's been consistent. All right. Kendarius Truitt.
Alex Light should be number 3 there.
Oh, sorry, their number on the far side of the field, the numbers are, it's dark over there.
Once you go to our YouTube, subscribe.
Please. We've gotten, I think we've got 35 new subscribers just in the last few days.
That's awesome.
It's really good. So
we appreciate that.
People from all over the country. Chris Curtis back all the way back in Hurricane Country. Handoff up the middle.
Whoa.
Runs into a brick wall, and he goes the other way, and now he backs out.
All right, we got a new subscriber.
Yeah, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Ball carrier. Mason Newton with the tackle.
Okay, so Andrew Robles was your ball carrier. Started to go around the right side, Gary, and then turned and reversed field. And here comes a timeout.
So Nancy Copey has also written us in. They're from Beaverton, Oregon. Their son is the defensive beast number 30 on the Eagles, and his name is pronounced Nico Copey.
Nico Copey.
Yeah, so.
I've been calling him Copy, but Copy. Copy that. Copy.
Well, I'm telling you what, with the performance that he's done so far just a couple of times, I would copy his activity. The crowd here tonight is really mellow. They serving Metamucil at the snack bar? What's going on down there? Let's liven it up.
Well.
Oh, that'll do it.
There you go.
Hey, when in doubt, throw a Michael Jackson in there.
Yep.
I was at the Los Angeles Zoo the day I found out Michael Jackson passed away, and Farrah Fawcett also passed away on that day, and nobody knew nothing because Michael just stole the show.
Everybody heard that Farrah Fawcett had passed away, but once Michael went, it just got blown up big time, and everybody just forgot about Farrah. Except for me. I still got the poster on my wall.
Well, I was just going to say that. When I was a kid, I had so many pictures of Farrah. You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It's the red one-piece bathing suit, and she's got that flared hair. And
She's leaning back.
You know, I was a 13-year-old boy. You couldn't get me to come out of my room.
It was featured in John Travolta's movie
right, yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. Farrah Fawcett, beautiful woman.
Yep. Great actress.
She went out in style, and she did it her way, and you got to applaud that. But
do you remember the movie of the week she did, The Burning Bed?
Yes, I do.
True story.
It is a true story.
She did a fantastic job, and I believe she won an
Emmy. I watched
Emmy.
that with my wife, and I was very concerned about going to sleep for like a week. It's like I look over one night, and she's taking notes.
It's a good thing neither one of you smoke.
Wow.
Okay, there's no 2-minute warning.
No,
there we go.
No, it's moving.
All right.
But the clock was kind of messed up. But it's moving right now, and there's nothing going on the field.
Well, they have to take
it
down.
They're running it down.
Yeah, because they did take a timeout, and it was at 1:30 when they took the timeout.
Michael, we will have the pleasure of meeting Butte College, not next weekend. We'll be at American River College in Sacramento, but then the final week of the season, Butte College will come here, and boy, Butte College is looking great this year. That might be our toughest challenge all season long.
I agree with that.
Big old finale here at Memorial Stadium. We invite everybody to come out.
So many renewed revivals.
And quarterback's going to keep this, but I don't think that he's going to get very far. I think they snapped it to that number 24.
Yes, they did. Exactly, Gary. It was just a direct snap to Andrew Robles.
That whole trickery stuff, right?
You Wildcats.
Dustin Barrows in on the tackle.
Barrows on the stop, and it looks like another timeout.
I'd like to thank everybody who's tuned in going for the College of the Siskiyou Eagles, those who may or may not been able to make it down here today. We've got lots of folks in there that are writing up and going, go Eagles, and we applaud you for being part of the broadcast, and we're happy to be able to present it to you.
That is what we're here for.
That and the Snickers bars, Michael Jackson, and now Elton John.
Drew Robles, Tanner says, representing Wairika.
Wairika.
Which is correct.
Home of the Miners. And they have a great hot air balloon festival in, I think it's September, and I really want to go to that next
And they
year.
have a new casino over there. It's Rain Casino.
Rain Casino?
Rain Casino, and it's got a lot of my money.
All right.
Yeah, just like Vegas.
Just like Vegas, right. I'll take a...
Do you remember that 2.5 Men episode?
Yeah.
The episode is called The Special Tug.
Go ahead. Yeah, right. And I think one of the lines in it was, yeah, I'll take a steak, a bottle of Dom Perignon, and a keynote waitress that can fit her fist in her mouth.
Yeah. He's talking to the therapist.
Oh, that's right.
We are not going to leave here with more money. Yeah, just like Vegas.
Yeah, Rain Rock Casino. Thank you, Michael.
Yep, Rain Rock. All right, so the Eagles, 3rd down and 3, and
they'll hand that off right up the middle.
Robles again.
Doing it the hard way, Robles. He runs into a brick wall that was painted green right before the game, and they shut him down, but he might be close for a first. We'll see. Also want to say a quick hello to Coach Porter from Portland, Oregon.
Hi, Coach.
Hey, Coach, if you're a coach, you are okay by me. I learned a lot of great lessons that I still share today with my children and other athletes. One of those is people love to watch the offense, but defense is the name of the game.
Defense wins championships.
I got hit in the lower area below my belt with a baseball once, and he comes over to me and he goes, "Where did it get you?" I'm going, "Where do you think it got me?" He goes, "Get up and walk it off." I can't walk, Coach. Randy Palomino, and he's been threatening to join us for 2 years now on our broadcast. I'll never forget that guy. We were in practice once, and he was playing the running back position, and he did the stiff arm and just smacked me right in the face mask.
Wow.
Thanks, Coach. That's what I got to tell my grandkids, okay? Your coach hit me in the face. No, Coach Porter, thank you for tuning in. We have fun doing this stuff. And, boy, some of the action that we have been experiencing this season has been remarkable. There's got to be a report on Kenny O'Mike. Got to be. I'm looking for him on the sideline. Don't see him.
We have a hard time.
Ask him. He might know.
Okay.
McLeod Loggers. Nice, Michael. 7-1. That's great. Small schools regularly or don't usually do that great, but they beat up on Princeton 55-38. Wow.
We are always in good company with the video man Rob over here, but he doesn't know. But I believe Mike Jr. got hurt at the Feather River game. And that's going to be a false start.
Flag on the play.
Or encroachment, but most likely false start.
Thank you for the info, buddy.
Actually,
appreciate that. We're good to him. We have ice chest full of water and beverages and stuff like that. He feeds us Skittles and red vines. We're in good shape.
False start against the Eagles.
The Eagles, that backs them up. Be first and goal from the 10-yard.
So now it's first and goal from the 10-yard line.
All right. Michelle, how's my baby? I'm fine, Michelle, thanks. I'm busy right now, though. No, he's doing good. He's standing on the sideline right here in front of us, and he's limping a little bit, just kind of walking gingerly back and forth. And what a great run up the middle. Gets close to the goal line. I don't think he made it yet. He's down at the 1.
Close to the goal line.
And the clock continues to run. They're going to have to do a hurry-up offense.
Okay, Michelle, we're going to do this just for you. Justin, can you focus on that number 6 right down there? He's just walking off the soreness in his feet. He had his ankle. Somebody rolled over on his ankle a little while ago, so he's just keeping it loose right there. So there's your baby, and look at that. You weren't kidding. He can dance. Nice job. Okay, so threatening to score right now and putting more points on the board. Eagles looking really tough. Kind of a really uneventful game so far, Dan. Wouldn't you agree?
It's not loud here at all. It's not a packed crowd, but, College of the Siskiyous, if they score right here and wish they'd stop him.
He's close.
He's not down yet.
Try to get it. They're saying the ball is loose, and the Knights recovered it, and one of our guys is coming out with the ball right now. He's already to the sideline with it.
Packages that thing airmail.
All officials are down there in the scrum trying to find the ball, and it's like over here. Guy's signing it with a Sharpie.
That's Jarius Hutcherson. They're going to call timeout now with 21 seconds left in the first half.
Wow.
Tight
There's
game.
a big pileup right there in the middle, and it was hard to see.
And Shasta's ball.
Shasta gets the ball.
That is awesome because they can get the clock timed out, and then, because College of the Siskiyous is going to get the ball started third quarter. If you remember, Shasta received the ball at the beginning of the game. If College of the Siskiyous would have scored there, then that would have put Shasta's back to the wall.
And their back is to the wall right now. I've seen them do it before. They can do it again. They're deep in their own territory, inside like the 1-yard line. 14-14. We got a good football game here. 21 seconds left to play, first half.
Look at that. That's at the 1-foot line. That's
Memorial
the 1-inch
Stadium
line.
here, Shasta College. I love doing home games. I love doing road trips too, but there's only so much of you I can stand. And I think the feeling is mutual.
Now, you can't take a knee right here, Gary. You've got to run that clock out, but you got to run a play and get out of that end zone.
We got to do something. Well, it would be nice to get out of the end zone, but, I mean, you can't just burn in 21 seconds. You're right. You got to get out of there. Gillespie's the right man to do it, and he's standing there, and the Eagles are moving. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh,
against the
college
Eagles.
Siskiyous. And that means that somebody over there on that sideline said something that they shouldn't have said.
Could have been that, or it's an aggressive game. Maybe an elbow was thrown.
Now,
a few weeks ago I saw a punch, a kick. I think somebody spit at somebody.
And somebody did somebody's nails, too. All right, 21 seconds. Looks like they're just going to take a knee.
That's a smart way to go. And the
clock has not ran.
Clock didn't start. There we go.
Looks like it'll be our final play.
That is going to be the final play of the first half.
So relatively uneventful. Dan and I will recap it coming up for you in a moment. We got a tie score here at Memorial Stadium. Shasta College football on the Shasta Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Hi, this is Brian Hamilton, offensive coordinator for the Shasta College Knights, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
Welcome to the city of brotherly love. Mike Daly and Tony Horde, our photographers, down holding hands on the side down. Those guys are those guys are some of the best in the business, and Tony Horde is on the full-time case with us this season. If you'd like to see or maybe purchase any of Tony's photos,
Who's that handsome guy?
Not that one of me right there, but you know he makes great photographs like this one. You can see that. That's Dominic Hicks from Shasta. And all the games that Tony does for college are right there. And all the high school games, photographs that he does are right there. There's a long list of it. He does a lot of blog. He just passed a kidney stone the size of a bowling ball a couple of weeks ago, and we're happy to have him back. What do you think? First half, uneventful at best to me.
You know, I think both offenses are still defenses are trying to figure each other out. The offenses are producing very well. I'm really impressed with number 24 for the College of the Siskiyou. But Gillespie, man, running people over is just the highlight.
I tell you what, it's very evenly matched. Justin, if you can get a shot of those little tiny kids playing football out there, this is one of the things that I love the best. Sorry to do the recap. Let me get that picture up for you.
Well.
Hey, all right. The Department of Transportation is here. Give me a cone.
And give me 5 guys to stand around them.
Nice to see you. Hi, Gillian. I love it. I'm sorry to get off track here, but I'm having fun, so it really doesn't matter. Those little kids that are playing down on the field, when you were in high school, same thing. We did it. Little kids did it. As long as little kids are coming out on the field at age 3, rocking out to AC/DC, you know it's a good game still.
It is a good time.
So evenly matched. We'll come back, and we're going to take a little bit of a break. We've got about 17 minutes before the second half, so stay with us, and we'll be back for the second half coming up shortly.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right, and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss?
Football's a team sport, man. So, I got to put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, New technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hill Collision Center are the best in class. The Hill Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hill Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hillcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hill Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
The hard winter weather is here, and that can mean flooding, roof leaks, or other damage to your home. Aztec Construction has 24-hour emergency response with real people ready to respond to your real problems 24/7. Call Aztec Construction and Restoration at 275-3327, 275-3327, or visit Aztec247.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. Our veterans put everything on the line to protect our freedom. We may never be able to repay them for their sacrifice, but we can show them just how much we appreciate all they've done. You can help by simply sharing your time, lending a warm smile, a supportive hand, or a sympathetic ear to someone who needs it. Everyone can do something to make veterans know just how much we appreciate their service. Please visit www.volunteer.va.gov. What will you do?
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right, and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Don't worry, the 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course.
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60. Now I get it.
All right.
Come on now.
Yeah, go ahead and put us back on because Michelle and all the rest of them are probably concerned that we got lost.
Well, we don't get lost. We just get missing in action.
I like that. I'm not sure what you've been looking at, Dan, down on that field, but Patrick Blake, Captain Hook, is walking very gingerly on that ankle.
He looks a little sore today, Gary, but you know what? He's been twisted around, spun around, hit, bashed, banged, bruised, battered. He takes a licking, but he keeps on ticking. And I wanted to say thank you to the official Avenue TV. He said, Gary and Dan, you have some fans here from College of the Siskiyous.
Action Entertainment Video, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
We met him a couple of years ago. We actually did a football game with him and George Starlson. Was it 3 years ago? The Lions All-Star down in
right
Orville.
here, too.
Well, we did our first one with them in Orville, him and Paul Vietti.
Yep.
And that was fun.
Good old Paul.
Paul's classic.
Paul's a great guy.
Did I miss an important announcement?
Yeah, Coach Thompson getting his boys riled up.
What is this Thunderstruck from AC/DC? That can't be motivating to anybody. I'm kidding. I love it. My wife goes, that's the guy that's screaming at me. So just for fun, I lean over and I go, no, it's not. 14-14. We got a brand new football game, third quarter, ready to kick off here. And the Eagles will take over with the ball first to start the third quarter.
D'Angelo Bryant back deep.
All right, so
Biggs and Bryant?
Yep, and I got Bryant. You got Biggs.
Biggs, okay, so he's number 6. Is he on the far side or the near side?
He's on the far side.
Okay,
you got the far side, I got the near side.
Biggs, looking to do something big here. He's had a couple of pretty good run backs already, at least 20, 25 on 2 different occasions in this football game. Tie score 14. Here comes the boot, and that's going to be an onside kick.
Wow.
And that goes right into the hands of number 82, and he fell on it. That was kind of smart. That's Ajay Thomas.
Very, very smart play.
He's one of those linemen where everybody on the whole other side of the field is going, fall on it, fall on it.
Lay down.
Yeah.
Take a dive.
All right, Gene Kelsall, we'll fire him up. Let's go.
I ran into defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage down there.
What is he doing? I thought he was on witness protection this weekend.
He's like, boy, what a game last night, huh? And that's about all he said.
Well, that's all you can say.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just face it. I think that those teams are both evenly matched. Some others and players, matchups, but it was a good football game. And I don't think it's going to be that much of a blowout in a couple of weeks when they go back there. Quick pass out to the right-hand side, and that is complete to the speedster. And he is taken down close to the first down. Nice job. Man, he's so fast. It's hard to pick him up. Zach Thompson there.
That was Biggs.
I saw – was it Biggs?
Yep.
Sorry. Oh, I got Zach Thompson was involved or in the general vicinity. He was loitering with intent. We'll call it that.
Loitering with intent. I like it. Let's do it. All right, so a quick strikeout and a quick first down for the Eagles. And it looks like he's changing the play. Takes a look at the defense, changes the play. And run up the middle.
That quarterback's really good at handing the ball off and then acting like he's going to throw. And the ball carrier was the usual suspect Robles here, and he picked up about 5.
Picks up about 4 before he's brought down.
The official spot is 4, so they're going to be 2nd and 6. Baron Browning, we miss you. And now here comes the crowd. They're getting riled up.
Like that. And that's going to be right to the air. Wide open, right over the middle. One of the gentlemen who D'Angelo begs, and there's a fumble on the play.
Yeah, and that's going to be Shasta's ball. He had the ball and he got it stripped.
Wow. Awesome.
There's the crowd.
Popcorn shrimp for the entire defensive line. And the secondary, too.
That was Zach Thompson causing that. And not in the lineup right now. Patrick Blake is not in the lineup. Still nursing that. So Wacker will go to work.
You know, it's the great thing about this football club, and it's a little upsetting to see Patrick not in there right now. But they've got some depth on this team, and Wacker will hand that ball off right up the middle to the workhorse. That's Kevin Gillespie. Charges out for about 3.
Gillespie, man, boy, he is just a workhorse and a half. Running people over, and he's getting up slow. He's not singing that Gloria Gaynor song, Ring My Bell. Oh, he's lipping a little bit.
Wow. And there was an injury on the opposite side of the field, and I missed it. But he threw his helmet off and he ran over to the sidelines and he was holding his hand like there was something. Pass to the left-hand flat. Wacker is complete to Collier, and he's making a few moves, breaks 1 tackle. And for his effort, he runs right into 4 more Eagles. He's got a first down.
The tackle gets a Shasta first down.
Yeah, nice job, Carnell Collier. Got a first down and a skin tear out of that effort. 14 apiece.
And we're going to take a look at number 10 there for the Knights, and that is Deshaun Hayes. Filling in for Patrick Blake.
We'll call him Willie Mays Hayes. We like giving nicknames to people. And back to pass. Wacker, now he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to hang on to it and run. They're going to catch him from behind, and he'll lose about 2 yards on the play. For a big boy, he can run pretty well.
That's Connor Parkinson catching him.
Brings Wacker down on the backfield.
And look who's entering the game now.
Patrick Blake coming back in. No need to go to the huddle. He knows what the deal is. They didn't even make him wear the number 6 tonight. They just put an S on his chest.
Yep, and said, go ahead, Hook. Do what you got to do.
Wacker. And he will fake that handoff, and he will keep it himself. Right around to the left-hand side. Runs right out of bounds. Couple of flags come out right now.
That might be on Collier holding.
They both came out at the same time. Looked like a ticker tape parade over there in the yellow.
And here comes the call.
And the Knights are moving up. Moving back, I'm sorry. Holding call.
Collier was holding his man.
He was hugging him.
Hugging him.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
I mean, you see these guys down there? 240, 250 pounds?
You can't just grab them.
They're not holding anybody. They're hugging them.
Penalty brings up a 2nd and 15 for the Knights from the 34-yard line.
You know football is a contact sport.
It is.
So they ever have illegal contact? No. Not going to go with it. Only
Wacker now has got plenty of options right there. He's got 4 receivers in line right there and in the backfield.
Here comes the blitz.
Oh, man, he almost bobbled it. Now he's going to run. He throws it out to the flat, and that was intended for St. Fleur, and perfect defense right there.
He actually hit him just before the ball got there.
It was very close. Very close.
Coach Thompson wanted a flag there.
He was right on him. He was closer than anybody.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 15 for the Knights.
Long way to go.
And a long way to get there.
I hear a bunch of boos. I hear a bunch of people whistling. couple of chicks got a crap game going on up against the wall down by the bottom of the staircase. Back to pass. Wickard, and he pumps it, fakes it. Now he's running. Now he throws the ball. And that is complete to Savrise.
What
an amazing catch right there, and a late flag coming out.
That is going to be pass interference. Also, the catch is good.
I don't know how he caught that.
He had that guy piggybacking on him.
Tonight's game presented by Reading Fasteners and Tool Outlet. They've got several locations in the area in Sacramento and Reading and Red Bluff, and that's the Fastenal people. They're associated with Makita Industrial Power Tools, and we're happy to have them aboard as well for the season. The wise guy, Steve Jenkinson out of Sacramento. My friend, you got to come up and do a broadcast with us.
That's an automatic first down, and Hayes comes in again for Patrick Blake. 1st and 10 now for the Knights.
Hear a little bit more chatter this third period than I did in the first. Fake the handoff, play action pass. Oh, it was thrown over for St. Fleur, and it was intercepted right over the middle. That was a great play right there. Defensive stand. Good hands right there. Wayne Parrish. Big boy, too.
Yep. Read the quarterback's eyes perfectly.
His mom is proud of him right now. Yes, Michelle, we are in Reading. Next week we're on the road. Friday night in Susanville. And then on Saturday we'll be at American River College in Sacramento.
Another long road trip. I wonder how much Greyhound would cost.
Greyhound. Greyhound used to be here in Reading, and Greyhound was the way to go.
Yeah.
At one time, that was the way to go. Till one of them buses pinned one of them guys up against the wall. And they closed the place down. He's scrambling right there, and he does a little spin move. That probably wasn't the best. I want to save that move for the Sadie Hawkins dance. But he goes down after a short gain. And I'm starting to see a little bit more physicality out there, Dan.
I am happy to say that we have been pronouncing the name correctly all night long. Savanza.
Savanza, good.
The G is silent, Ari. All right. 2nd and 6 for the Eagles.
Got a couple of receiving options, but he doesn't want to use them, and he'll hand up the middle to Robles. Robles runs into a tough defensive line right there, but still carves out about 2 yards, and he's about at the 27. 10:32 left in the third period. Good football game. Pretty evenly matched, right?
Peyton Harold on the tackle, and Dietrich Kelsaw helps the runner-up.
Dietrich Kelsaw is the kind of guy that would accidentally run over a referee and then pick him up.
He had no problem picking me up with one arm. Just to say hi.
I know.
Clock continues to run, coming up on 10 minutes.
Try the quick count. One of the Shasta defensive linemen moved, but he didn't get into that neutral zone, so that kind of confused the quarterback, but he'll throw that pass over the middle right now. A couple of tough, vicious hits right there. Man, that guy was just still spinning around. He looked like he was inside of a washing machine just then.
That's Brennan Howell.
Good enough for another first down.
Eagles first down.
Michael, your message was received on the personal message, and absolutely I couldn't agree with you more. You should, come down for a game and do a broadcast with us, and I can't wait to see George Tharlson again. George and I go way back. You and George go way back. Like to get Paul Vietti involved too, and I mean there's a bunch of people that we've been doing some good things with. There's the double reverse around the right-hand side, and that is just a tough way to go, man. He didn't. I think he was waiting to go back to the left-hand side. I think maybe his shoestring was untied, and he couldn't get the move.
I think he was about to tend to Sadie Hawkins dance. He got spun around. And
he did.
Do-si-do.
So yes, Michael, and absolutely, and Action Video Entertainment. Well, we wish you guys well, and best to the family, and I come back down here. I'm sure we'll see you at the Lions All-Star football game next year. Second and 4.
Look at, he's got 3 receivers lined up to the left-hand side there, Gary.
I want to hear Aaron Williams, the announcer, get really excited on one of these plays. He's got a lot of reason to, but it sounds like he's doing a crossword puzzle down there. Here we go. Short run, Robles. Busiest man in show business on the Memorial Stadium football field tonight. He's gotten that ball about 17 times that I know of.
Picks up about 3. It'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
3rd and short. They're waiting for the signal to come in from the coach. Clock continues to run, coming up on 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And here comes the crowd with the defense. And he's back to pass. Right over the center and touchdown, Eagles.
Nice job. Good run right there. The ball carrier was number 25, Brennan Howell.
The pass to Howell right over the center. Coming out of the backfield. No, it's okay.
I was making an adjustment, but I was watching it actually on our screen.
There you go. The true time.
Yeah, we're going to have to give George Thorlson a call. He lives in Sacramento. He's a PIO for a state agency, just like I am. And he goes way back, and he's a good sports commentator. We laughed at him the last time we hooked up with him because, we're in the digital age.
Yep. Kick is up, and the cake is good.
The cake is good. It'll be 21-14. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the ensuing kickoff on the Shasta Sports Network.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
This is Elijah Jones, announcer for the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Okay, so I take that back a couple of moments ago. Elijah Jones is the busiest man in show business tonight. He's working the Red Bluff Outlaws down there in Red Bluff.
He is talking up a storm, I guarantee you that.
Fast-paced action.
Such a short track, and just, man, when that open class gets out there, and the sportsmen who our good buddy Eric Gannon won last week.
Yeah, and he's going for 2 in a row, and he's driving his late model Sportsman tonight. I don't know how he handles those curves down there. I mean, I think he turns it all the way to the left and just leaves it there because his gas pedal is welded to the floorboard. I mean, he wears flip-flops in that thing, for crying out loud. Eric, nice job, my man. Okay, who do you want? Oh, you got Carnell, right?
I got Carnell.
Okay, I'll take Pozo.
And it's going to go to Carnell.
Boy, it's like your triple time. Go.
He's taking it to 7, and he cuts up to the 15. He's at the 20, runs into right number 17. He tries to break the field and stumbles and rumbles and bumbles down to the 21.
Tried to keep that balance, but his nose got in the way, and he almost did a face plant.
That is the face plant.
You ever run so fast, like you're when you're a kid primarily, when that happens. You're running so fast down a hill, whatever, and you're not going to be able to keep up with yourself, and the only chance you got is face plant.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I was at Holiday Harbor when I was like 6 years old, running down a hill in pitch black, and they had a cable going across the dirt road, and I did not see it. I did a half gainer and then a face plant.
I'm sorry, dude. That wasn't intended for you. That was intended for Mr. Wester on the other side of the street.
Oh, man.
All right, Wacker now. We'll hand that ball off. That looks like Kevin Gillespie. He's working hard tonight right now, and he barely makes it past the original line of scrimmage. Didn't have a hole to go through right there.
He is working hard for those yards tonight. But, man, what a beast. Just under 7.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 21-14, favor of the Eagles. He's back to pass,
and he's going all the way. That arm will go, and he's got a Carnell Collier wide open at the 40, and he's going to be finally dragged down at the 20. But, man, he was perfect on that. Not a flag on the field.
He had his guy beat by 4 steps there, Gary. What a perfect pass by Wacker.
Carnell Collier, that's how you do it. Patrick Blake going back onto the field right now, but he is walking softly and carrying a big stick.
He's got that hook ready to go. He's pointing at, he just pointed at Collier like, yeah, nice job, bud.
What's great about this team when people like Patrick aren't as much involved because they're really taking it easy on his ankle and stuff, there are others that step up.
Yep.
Whether it's a running back or a defensive back or even a lineman for that matter. But Wacker, I'm telling you, has come a long way this season. Dan, you've been with us from the very beginning, and he has all come into his own. He can run, he can scramble, he can throw that ball. And this time he'll give it to Gillespie up the middle, I think. Yep, that's Kevin Gillespie, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Hoke. They call him Hoke.
Hoke.
I like Wickard.
I do too. It sounds mean.
It just sounds dirty, right?
Yeah. Hoke sounds like he's a driver from Miss Daisy.
That's right. All right, now Hoke. Shotgun, back to pass, takes 2 steps, throws it deep into the end zone on the right-hand side for Patrick Blake. Patrick Blake, they should have had a flag on him right there.
The defender had his arm right up into his shoulder.
Not only that, he did everything but put a set of handcuffs on him. Patrick Blake had no chance of catching that ball. Even if he did, he would have been out of bounds, but you can't tell. Look at him limping a little bit right there. He's walking softly.
Oh, and that line judge is getting some words from one of the coaches at Shasta. And here comes Gillespie. He's coming in the
5:52 or 58. I think that's what it is.
Could be a 9.
Left in the third period here. Memorial Stadium, good close football game. Eagles up 21-14.
And Chester's going to call a timeout.
Not a bad idea. Just re-strategize. Seemed to be that there was a lot of confusion going on down there. So they're going to think it over. And as they call that timeout, Brian Hamilton goes out and talks to the line judge about that pass to Patrick Blake a couple of moments ago.
Yeah,
and it's like I can see Brian. Look at him. He's got his hands in the air. I can see him. If I was the voice for him, I would go, the guy should have had an arrest warrant out for him after that play.
I tell you what, if he would have put both hands behind his back, you would know exactly what he was saying there.
You know what the greatest thing about coaches, because most of the coaches know who all these referees and officials are because they work with them all the time. And the referees, they have a limit that they'll let these coaches go into.
Yep.
And Brian Hamilton is an expert at towing that line. And then he goes in there and pleads his case, does everything he can. You're really never going to get the overturn on it, but he wants to make it known what his feeling was on it. And that's what I like about the coaching staff here, especially Brian Hamilton.
And there's one coach that will not let it go until the game's over.
Yeah.
We know who that is.
Kirk Ramage, our guy.
I told you, when we were at that one game, we're at home. I believe it was against, they just played him 2 weeks ago.
I really want to get down and be able to have a full afternoon conversation by the pool with that guy. We'll make some Shirley Temples. We'll give him some strawberries and whipped cream. But I just want to get inside his head.
Oh, man. That's one head that's going to be – you're going to need therapy after that one. 5:59.
All right. So Patrick Blake on the sideline right now. They're giving him a rest, and they're headed out. St. Fleurs all the way in the end zone, and he's wide open, and it's overthrown. I don't think he's going to make it in. It's out of bounds.
Wow, that was close, though.
Had his guy beat right in the corner.
That was close.
Good throw, just a little bit too much.
And they send in the busiest leg in show business. Junior Gonzalez coming in.
Charlie Roach is the quarterback. We were talking about that because it's not on their roster here. Charlie Roach.
Oh, the head coach for College of Siskiyou.
Right. Now they're going to go for a field goal here, and that's going to be a 37-yarder. Low snap. Kick is up. It looks like it's got the distance, but it is no good.
Wow.
And there's a flag on the play, and they ran into the kicker, and he is writhing in pain, rolling back and forth. The flag came out on that one.
That is going to give them an automatic first down. Right there, Gary.
That's just
intentional.
Good. You watch it right here, the replay, Dan. Oh, he was watching the. Justin was on the ball because that's what he has to do for a kicker. But look at him. He got plowed.
Boy, the one time you want to stay on the kicker.
That was one of those penalties that was really unnecessary. It shouldn't even been a yellow flag. It should have been a red flag.
That would stop the game.
I thought of a great costume. that you could show up as a mascot when you play like against the Enterprise Hornets. You come as a can of Raid, like 8 feet tall on stilts in a can of Raid. I think that'd be cool. I want to wear a mascot uniform somewhere because, you know, nobody knows it's you, and you can be goofy and
automatic first down.
Running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Oh.
I thought that penalty comes with an automatic, but
That's what I thought too. Depends on if it was intentional or not. So they send Wacker in. I mean, they can't have Gonzalez really kick it again right now, shaking up on the play.
somebody asked us, and I don't know the answer. This is a good question for Brian Hamilton. Remember how you could do the drop kick?
Yep.
I don't know if that's still legal or not. Oh, the fans getting charged up here, giving them a little encouragement, but I hear a lot of, what is that?
I have no idea. It sounds like booze.
It does sound like booze. And Wacker now looking all the way to the end zone. He's going to hang on to the ball and run it, and they grab him right as he takes off, and he goes down. That's going to be a change of possession right now. Excellent defensive play, and the tackler there was Tyson Regimbol.
Takes over, 1st and 10 on the road,
you know, if I had the time and the resources, I'd like to go into all these names that are really uncommon for me and find out what their origin is. Like, where'd you come from? What's the nationality?
Well, if you keep looking across, it tells you what high school they came from, but not the nationality.
Right.
Like, look at Juwan Vick, number 39.
Right.
From Vancouver.
Okay, long ball, and they've got a guy wide open. That is complete midfield, and he is on the run.
Alex Light.
Eagles on the fly, 10-5, touchdown for College of the Siskiyous. What a perfectly architected play.
That was Alex Light. That's taking a page out of the Raiders book. Go for the deep ball on 1st down.
That worked. He hit him down the sideline on the right-hand side, right at midfield. He changed his direction of travel and came all the way across this way. Big, huge gain, and another 6 points for his effort.
Wow. Alex Light, quick on his feet.
Santowski in for the extra point try.
Well, it just happened so fast. It's like you almost didn't see it. Extra point is up right through the old
cake
goal post. The cake is good. That makes it 28-14 with 5:28 left to play in the third. Stand by. We got a kickoff coming up for you right after this.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle. Let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
Hey, hello, this is Charlie Osuna from the Lions All-Star Football Committee, and you are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you, Charlie.
Charlie Osuna just had a birthday a couple of days ago.
We'll take some tamales.
His wife made tamales.
With candle on it.
Tamales were some of the best I've ever had.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So the problem with that, because he came up here, right, and where we were standing, and each gave us a tamale. Problem with that is, it's sort of like Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one of them, and he handed us off one and said, bye-bye now.
That's why he ran.
It's all right, Charlie. We're getting all set up for our broadcast in the Foothill booth 2 nights ago. I was at the freshman game, and I walk over there to scope out the area, and Charlie's in there, and I didn't recognize it was him because he was sitting down filming, and some other dude was in there, and I said, yeah, we're just checking out our space for tomorrow, and Charlie turns around and he says, oh, no, this booth is mine. I said, well, you better rent some booth space somewhere else, brother. I think it'd be fun to have Charlie on a broadcast with us sometime.
All right. Collier's back. And Pozo? You got Pozo. I got Collier.
Yeah, it's going to be the Collier show again, and he's going to let it bounce right there. He'll take it inside the goal line, and he comes out. He's got to run.
Whoa, he's got to run it.
I'm not sure that was weird. That was a little strange. He seemed a little bit
There
dazed
comes
and
the flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what he did, he was at the 2-yard line. The ball bounced into the end zone. He grabbed it, and he brought it out to the 2-yard line, and then he stopped like it was a touchback. Well, it wasn't. You bring it out, you got to move. And he just looked a little.
He took a knee down there and then.
Just for a brief second
Personal foul?
He looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to go against the Eagles.
Yeah.
For just a brief second there, he looked like that deer in the headlight that I almost hit on the way back from Quincy last week.
Man, that buck was huge, too. So he takes the knee at the 5-yard line, and then he just gets clobbered. Unintentional.
Our friends at Gospel Pattern TV just subscribe to our channel. So I'll be picking you up at 8 o'clock. We'll have Sunday morning service tomorrow at 9.
Fantastic.
And, maybe we'll straighten ourselves out one of these days.
Not right now.
Or there's too much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so ball carrier Enriquez initially scheduled to go across the right side. There was nothing there, so he cut back left and picked up about 4.
Darian Mathis brings him down for a gain of 4. We'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for the night.
Just at 5 minutes in the third quarter. And Wacker back. He's back to pass.
He's got a swing pass to Calvin Gillespie.
Nice.
He bobbles it 2 or 3 times and hangs on to it. Falls down near the first down marker. See what the mark is. It's going to be very close. Hey, Tamikio just wrote in, Russell, it's pronounced Regimball. Is that right?
Regimball. Yeah.
She wanted to give us a pronunciation guide, so we're doing it right, and we appreciate that a lot. I hate not doing a name right. But sometimes, the standards of
standard practice is going to be what we give them their name. Regimball. You must be talking about Tyson Regimball.
Officials timeout while they measure.
Oh, officials timeout.
Oh, they're trying to figure this out. Nice job. I see them all gathered down there. They're using a Ouija board and one of those magic 8 balls to figure it out. Ask again later. Remember the 8 ball?
Yeah.
Shake it up, turn it over, and people believed in that stuff.
When
and
they
it's
said
like,
ask
come on.
again later, I threw it out the window.
Yeah.
If you can't give me an answer right now, I don't want to hear it.
They're short by about 6 inches.
So it's going to be 3rd and inches.
After the measurement, it will be 3rd and inches for the night.
So I know what I would call right now. Right up the middle, Calvin Gillespie.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Gary.
Workhorse, right? Clock is going, 4:44 left to play, 3rd period.
That's exactly what they do.
And he's got enough for a first down.
He moves the defensive line and everything. On the stop for the Eagles was Kopi. Kids from Southridge. Hometown is Beaverton, Oregon.
I love Oregon. Love it. My daughter lives in Klamath Falls. I spent a lot of time in Roseburg and Coos Bay and Reedsport. All the way downfield. Big, long bomb, and that's going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line. Truitt running it back. Now he switches direction, comes this way. He's got 2 blockers in front of him, and a whole slew of Knights chasing him down. They finally get him at the 35-yard line. Big return and a great interception. I'm not quite sure where that ball was intended for. There was like nobody there.
I think he was anticipating for Bolden to be out farther.
He was, but Bolden was he
was kind of moving towards the center.
Yeah, and it didn't even look like it was an overthrown pass. It looked like the pattern wasn't completed yet.
Yeah.
Listen to me sounding all important and official like
well,
I know what I'm talking about.
Hamilton's down there right now telling him you needed to run straight line out. Do not curve and go in.
4 minutes left. 3rd period. Right up the middle, and what a shot. What a huge shot.
Zach Thomas put on
Nobles. Knocked him out of balance. He was airborne on that one.
And a hurry-up offense. And Robles again.
Robles gets it again, and they tackle him. This ball carrier Robles has been really busy all night long, and he picks up another first down right there.
Kelso on the stop, and also Margin.
Margain.
Margain.
Margrin.
Margain. Don't let him gain anymore, Margain.
Michael reminds us that Beaverton, home of Nike.
That is correct.
Where the motto there is, stand for the national anthem, just do it.
Yeah. I still love your Tanya Harding joke.
Yeah. That one you can only use about every 3 or 4 weeks. And it gets old.
Oh.
Nobles runs too. He almost pulled a couple of numbers off his jersey right there, but he's still going down, and he might have another first down. Dan inside the 10.
Wow. Kelso on the stop.
He drags a few nights with him. Down to the 9-yard line. Good for a first and goal for the Eagles.
And again.
Handoff, right-hand side. Knights are all over him this time. It's a gang tackle there, right there at the line of scrimmage.
That was Little on the ball carry. And I'm not talking Stewart. I'm talking Thomas. Thomas Little. I want to take this time to thank all those folks from College of the Siskiyous for tuning in to us tonight and on the chat line. Really appreciate it.
Normally Justin's on it, but he's on camera tonight, so I'm handling those duties and doing my best to keep up, and you guys are keeping me honest. I appreciate that.
We need 3 more people. We got a dental plan?
I know. We need a dental plan, a snow cone, and a Russian masseuse when this game's over.
Oh, and it's quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, and he's got room to run. He's only got one guy to beat, and that's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Tough defense right there.
Carson Marks.
Carson Marks was having nothing to do with that. Put the stop on him.
Couple other nights meet him for a loss of 1.
And another loss.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 12 or from the 11-yard line. Oh, I can hear Campo's wife up there.
Yeah, I can tell. She was 3 rows in front of us at Quincy last week, and I thought that
we got the voice match
so I
now.
thought she was going to lose her voice. Yeah. And it's not like, come on, Knights, let's go.
Yep.
She gave the couple of referees a little bit of the business.
Brooks Bolden became a subscriber and with a Nike logo. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooks. You are our 37th subscriber tonight, and that passes in the end zone, and we'll see if he made it. Pass interference is going to be called.
And that's going to be
and
called.
They're going to call a touchdown on that one, too.
Whoa.
Touchdown.
Wow. Anyway, thank you, Brooks. We appreciate you tuning in. We love that.
Check this out right now.
We'll send you a $5 gift certificate to Chuck E. Cheese.
He was not in. I'm sorry, but that's okay. I mean, pass interference was called on Marks. Now they're discussing it. And
yeah, they are. It's a serious discussion down there. Referee now backing out of it. He'll turn the microphone on. That's not going to work, and give us the idea here in a moment. Pass interference on Shasta. I thought that was a little tight. I mean, I can take the pass interference, but I don't think he was in bounds at all. I mean, we watched the replay, and it wasn't there, but they're calling it a touchdown. That's the way it's going to be.
I think what they're saying is that if he wasn't interfered with, his foot would have came down in bounds, but you can't call it that way. Now 34-14, and waiting for the extra point.
They're lined up for that right now. Looks like 58 seconds left, 3rd period. I want to thank Mount Shasta Spring Water for their delicious, tasty, and very refreshing water that I'm drinking tonight. That's just the best stuff on earth.
I'd like to thank Pepsi, the choice of the new generation right now.
Wasn't that their slogan back in 1920?
1920.
Extra point goes right through, and that's going to be good.
The cake is good?
The cake is good, yeah.
Flags are on the play.
Again?
So we're not going to go anywhere just yet. We're going to stay right here because
I'd rather.
We're going to see what the penalty is. And there's the referee. He's coming out, and he says encroachment. against the defense, so they'll decline that. So I guess we will take a quick timeout, and we will be back.
Yeah, 58 seconds left in the third period. We got a good football game, 35-14. College of the Siskiyous, the Eagles lead it over the Knights right here. We'll be back for the kickoff in just one moment.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hi, this is Trina Hughes from Trina's Women's Boot Camp and Fitness. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. Now drop and give me 20.
Trina, 20. If you knew the weekend that we had, I can drop, but I'll have to give you $20. I won't be able to do push-ups. Man, this is exhausting, going and traveling, setting up and tearing down and getting home late.
And every setup is different, except for here.
Every setup we have is different, a little bit different. Let's see how our webcam is functioning right now. Any good? Hey, not bad.
Hey, folks.
Not bad.
Good to see you. Okay, game time. I don't want to crack that screen. All right, so they're going to take the penalty on the kickoff, Gary. So they'll kick off from the 50.
Oh, goodness. This guy's got a pretty good leg, too.
Let's not take a knee at the 6-yard line this time. Man, he could probably make a field goal from here.
That's going to go all the way into the end zone and out of the end zone and almost hits the the play clock.
I think it was going to almost land on the baseball field.
It did, too, almost. Good leg. That young man can kick.
Still have heard no report on Junior Gonzalez, the place kicker for the Knights.
That's not good, though.
All right, Collier's in the game. And number 6 is not in the game just yet, playing with a little injury. He's still nursing it over there on the sidelines. I see him down below.
Well, it's a smart thing for him to not be out there in action at the moment. Quick swing pass to Kevin Gillespie at the 22. He cuts back in. He's got a little running room. Hit hard a couple of times. He's across the 40 to the 41. A big pickup and a first down. Gillespie with a great run.
Boy, he just, Hernandez was laying right on top of him, and Gillespie just pushed him up off of him.
First down, Knights.
Watch the replay, Gary. Okay, now he's on top of him. Now watch. Whoop!
Threw him right off of him.
Yep. All right.
And he's going to throw a swing pass to the left-hand side this time. Same play of the other side, and they're onto him, and they bring him down. He'll lose a couple of yards.
And again, that's Hernandez on the stop.
Quickers pass complete to Gillespie. He's dropped for a loss. Zayden Hernandez on the tackle.
So Deshaun Hayes, Willie Mays Hayes, he's in for Patrick Blake, the kid out of Sarasota, Florida. Delay.
Handoff right up the middle with a delay. And Nick has the ball carrier. He gets hit right away, like right around the knee. It's a bummer for Patrick Blake because he's not going to be able to enter that hopscotch championship in Switzerland next weekend. They're very disappointed about that.
Well, no, because he has to go to Sacramento.
That's going to wrap up the third period, Dan, just like that. Wow. Here we go, fourth quarter, final stanza coming up. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Hi, this is Courtney and Bossy at Bud's Jolly Cone in Red Bluff, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right.
You owe me a tater tot.
Yep. Go down to Bud's Jolly Cone.
Remember the old Pack Out? Of course you do.
Yep.
But Bud's Jolly Cone reminds me very much like Pack Out with quality of food and those tater tots. They're like golden nuggets of deliciousness.
They are. You get a mouthful every single tater tot, and then they're delicious. And if you mention the Shasta Sports Network, how many tater tots do you get?
You get one.
Nice.
Unless it's on Veterans Day weekend, then they give you a half of one.
Yeah. All right. Start of the fourth quarter. 35-14 in favor of the Eagles.
Here we
Shasta with the
go.
ball.
Final quarter here at Memorial Stadium, and there's going to be a false start right there. I think everybody moved on that one. Primarily number 66. Dallas Hatter moved first.
The Mad Hatter. False start.
False start on the Knights. Move back 5. It'll be 3rd and 16 for Shasta.
All right, got some results.
Really? What did the doctor say?
All
right, Wacker, he's going to go down. Big loss right there. Big sack. And the Eagles now are just pouncing.
Sportsman division for the Tyler Wolf Memorial. And guess what? Look who took first place again.
Eric Gannon. Very nice. Check his ignition and his fueling system. I think he's running snake oil on top of some 190 octane.
Joshua Sanchez in the punt. Alex White back deep.
Lots of whistles. Coaches running out. Team running out over to the coaching staff. 14 minutes, about 19 seconds left.
There's no penalty.
Oh.
There's no penalty.
There's no penalty.
Awesome.
On the kennel. So Lori says that Gannon got involved in the yellow and he still came back and won it.
Wow.
Great job. Also want to say congratulations to Preston Carr and Tanner Holmes on your win at the Tyler Wolf Memorial. All right, so with 3rd down and 25, they're going to punt the ball.
It's going to be 4th down and about a mile.
Okay, the scoreboard's wrong.
Get that kickoff. Not a bad kick right there.
And that's Alex Light.
He's going to try to return it, too. Light takes it at the 43-yard line. He fumbles it now. Now he stops to pick it up, and once he did, it was all over, but the green shirt's all over him.
And right down there to stop him is Savrides.
George Fountain with the tackle on Alex Light after he ball over. Flag on the play.
Not sure.
And a flag on the play.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but Garrison Roach nailed the guy at the end of the play, and he got right off the field like nobody saw him. And he blended in all these green shirts. That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
And here comes the call. Hopefully he turns it on correctly, puts the new batteries in.
I don't think that's it. I think seriously the antenna on it. He'd be better off with one of those electronic megaphones.
Yeah. Illegal. That's the hands on top of the head is the legal man downfield. So it's going to go against College of the Siskiyous. It's going to back them up. And they will take down the first down there from the 20-yard line.
12 men on the field penalty.
12 men on the field. Too many men on the field.
They'll take over first and 10 on their own 21-yard line. 14:07 left to play in the 4th quarter.
I say when in doubt, ask Video Rob.
Here's a blast from the past picture that a friend of mine from Reno just sent me.
Oh.
Don't explain it. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I don't know, but
it's not illegal or nothing. But
somebody's foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, someone's foaming at the mouth, and I'm just happy to tell you it's not me.
All right.
All right, you're going to keep that on the right-hand side and run around the outside, and that's going to be...
Ooh, into the net, takes a coach out. And there comes the flag.
Sorry. I don't think that was intentional at all. It was just, if anything, that penalty should be on the net.
Oh. You know who got taken out? Cody Ramage.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. He's right there with his hat on backwards.
And when he got hit, it was on frontwards. That's an interesting call because it didn't look like anything blatant, but and that net's like right there next to the sideline, so it could, incidental contact is what I would chalk that up to. But we'll get the call here. Personal foul, and that's going to go against the Knights.
Personal foul on the Knights.
And that first down.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Cody Ramage that got taken out. That's just
some dude who wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he's got enough money to pay attention.
I don't know what the criteria is to be on the sideline, but I will tell you, there are many people down there that they're not doing nothing. They got no business to do, and I call them posers.
I would not be down there. Even if you're injured and you're a player, I understand, but I wouldn't be down there.
I mean, there's all kinds of folks. There's just like a social hour down there.
I mean, you and I, when we went to a Raider game, we had a hard time walking through the black hole. But God, wasn't that fun?
It's fun if you're wearing silver and black, right? Oh, they got a nice triple stack on the left-hand side. But interesting look, and they're going to go to throw it. They fake that throw, go right over the middle, and he's open, and that's going to catch him, and that's going to be another 6 points. 30, 20, 10, 5 on the move, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Eagles. Big play right over the middle. Huge play right over the middle.
That was Luis Salazar. He was wide open. Wow. Looked like Devontae Robertson went for the ball and just missed the timing on that.
They were way off. They could have shot a watermelon out of a cannon, and he could have caught that.
All right. Now 41-14. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
That was kind of lackluster, wasn't it?
What the heck?
Laundry on the field.
Laundry.
He took our line.
Yeah, you know what? And just for the record, I don't like that line.
Okay. He can keep it then.
Because every time you say that, I'm looking for socks, underwear, this, that. And Ramage is down there, so there could be some questionable undergarments, too. I have to talk to him, but they're his if they're purple. And they've got a skull and crossbones on them and a football helmet.
It was funny when he was out doing some work for Lori and I when they were digging the holes for where the pillars are going to go.
Yep.
He told them, he said, now Lori buried a husband out here. So watch out. And next thing you know, they start pulling up all kinds of clothing.
Yeah. Bones.
They got scared.
Animals.
And one of them was Cody, his son.
Pumpkins.
I said, don't worry, man. He's buried somewhere over here.
Hey, it's Halloween. Did I overhear my wife talking to you about having you come over for our Halloween little festivities?
Yep.
We do a whole cul-de-sac party. It's going to be awesome.
God, just to get in your neighborhood that night is like...
You need a Greyhound bus.
You do.
They truck them into our neighborhood because it's a safe neighborhood.
At least 3,000.
At least. You know what I'm doing? As soon as I run out of candy, I'm doing the hot nickel trick. Put a bunch of nickels on a sheet pan, heat them up. Take your pick, kids. There's the extra point, and that's going to be good. That almost landed over in the swimming pool, so here we go. 13:32 left to play in this football game, and it's a little bit lopsided, and we'll have a kickoff for you coming up. You're listening to Shasta Tonight's Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
When you choose Hild Collision Center, you have the option to receive text or email updates as your vehicle goes through the collision restoration process. Read customer reviews and see before and after photos online at hildcollisioncenter.com.
Hi, this is Ryan O'Brien from Red 103.1, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Who let that guy out?
I don't know.
I spent a little, I told you we went to the freshman game the other night at Foothill.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got this guy breathing on me, and it's him.
Uh-oh.
So we're walking over to the other side to watch, and we had a nice chat. That's when we came up with the idea about the chain gang, doing the chain gang thing.
Sinkowski set the kick for the Eagles. Collier plays it back deep for the Knights.
All right, so here comes the kickoff right now, and that'll go all the way deep into the end zone, and they're just going to let that thing bounce because it's the wise thing to do.
That was DePozo, your guy.
Yeah, it's the only chance I had to do something all night long.
First 10, they're on the 25-yard line.
So Knights looking a little lackluster right now, but it's late in the fourth quarter. Well, it's midway through the fourth quarter. They're down 42-14. That's a tough deficit to come back with.
And that's run up the middle. Looked like Gillespie. And it was.
Gillespie, the ball carrier. Picks up about one.
No thanks. That's not a common name, Gillespie. It's easy to, mispronounce. I think I said it a couple of weeks ago to Gillespie or something like that. It sounded like he was a character on the New Zoo Review. Okay, a little change in defensive planning, and they're going to throw that pass over to Carnell Collier on the left-hand side. Now he goes full speed ahead. Boy, he's looked like he's been off balance all night long, Dan. Got ahead of himself on that one, had more room to run. He may have got enough for a first down, but.
Give him a shot of Benadryl and send him back in.
Wow.
He's been stumbling over himself.
It's like, what's in that turf? Does he have them alligator shoes on, or he wearing them pumps again? Another green. Yeah, no, those are good shoes. Those are make things happen shoes.
Wicker's wearing the alligator shoes for the offense.
Yes, he is. A couple of receivers on the right-hand side, one far left. That's going to be Carnell, and they'll give that ball to Gillespie right up the middle. He runs into a stiff defense right there by the Eagles, and he'll still gain about 3.
Gillespie, the ball carrier again. Nicholas Coffey on the tackle. Gain of 4 to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Knights.
The reason why the tripod's kind of wiggling because it went loose.
All right, 12:04.
Justin, as always, this whole weekend you've been flawless with the camera work. Of course, Taylor Harris wrote in a little while ago and went, zoom out, zoom out. All right, they're going to the air. Over the right-hand side, that's going to be intercepted, and that might be another 6 points unless they can track him down. Devontae Robertson finally catches him at the 5-yard line, and that's a clean pick right there for the Eagles. Parker Harrell, the answer to your question, the last time I checked, Campos was on the sideline, but I don't see him down there right now. But oh, no, he's down there.
Wow, tough night.
First and goal right now for the Eagles, and they send a flight running over to the right-hand side, going for the pylon. He's very close to it. He knocked it over, and they're calling it a touchdown for the Eagles. Wow. Good run.
Angelo Briggs with the carry in where assisting touchdown.
And again, Biggs. Whew, man.
Kowalski in for the extra point.
And they got a hold of that. There's going to be a flag down.
Good flag on the play.
I got a feeling it's going to be offsides.
Hey, is anybody out there watching the World Series who's listening to us? Do you have an update on the World Series for us? 18 innings last night.
Offsides on the night. Penalties decline.
Last I heard was 4-0 Dodgers.
3 left to go in the ballgame. Our score: Siskiyou 49, Shasta 14.
Wow, 49-14. 11:22 left in this game. It's a long night.
He's working on something.
Switch the shot.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Hey.
I'm going to be on record. Get in this camera. If you don't stop telling me what to do, you're going to be working the chain gang next week.
I'm willing to.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We should do a little feature called
just as long as I can knock down that guy down there.
We should do a little feature called Trading Places. There's different various occupations in the
that would be fun.
In the community.
That would be fun.
That would be very interesting because, I mean, I got my skills and talents, but they're limited.
All right, and we're set. It is 49-14.
Tied 4-4.
You gotta change the scoreboard. 49. Excuse me.
When did this extra point in this game start?
About 1920.
Wow.
And there's
okay,
the
there's
boot.
the boot, and that's going to be no way. Pozo takes it right inside, yard deep into the goal line, takes about 5 yards out, now goes to the left. He's got a couple of blockers, has one guy to beat. He does that, and the pursuit is relentless right there by the Eagles, and they run him out of bounds at about the 13.
Boy, that was about 5 stiff arms, too.
Yeah, it was.
5 stiff arms and a chocolate cake.
Top of the ninth. Score tied. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Paul. And also Emily Ray Miller. Appreciate that. If it was anything like last night, we'll have time to go get home just in time to watch the 32nd inning. Your charger? Sure. Yeah. No, we're kind. We're kind to our visitors from Oregon. We like you guys.
Now, how much did you want me to charge her?
We'll send them an invoice.
Oh, okay. $25 a second.
Hey, it was nice to meet you all. Okay, tune in. Cody Karpinski.
Quarterback change.
Yeah. Are you missing something?
Run out of bounds by Dennis.
No, I had handed it to you when we plugged it in that way. I'm not positive, but we'll look around. Yeah, we'll look around for you. I got a roll of painter's tape, some AA batteries, and a half of Snickers. Will that work?
No, it's not down
All
here.
right, good run. Look at him go. Oh, well, that was a kind of a punch. You see that?
No, I didn't. I missed
too.
it.
Carnell, watch this. Oh, come on.
Go to the instant replay.
What?
Sorry, folks. We only have access to it.
Watch this. Right hand. He switches hands right there. Boom.
Oh, nice.
That was like a Joe Frazier shot right there.
Down goes.
Hey.
Beautiful. Down goes Scott. Oh.
Karpinski. Justin, can you do me a favor? You can focus in on number 6 right there. He's talking to that young man in street clothes. Looks like he owns a skateboard. That's his left knee, a little bit lower. Yeah, zoom in on that left knee. There's Patrick Blake, and he's got tape all the way around his knees. And I know that he's got a little sore ankle, but they got tape all around the knee right now. So thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. I think that defensive end for the Eagles is wearing some Dr. Seuss socks. I love those.
Wow, they switched to a 3-4 defense.
Yeah, and back goes Karpinski. He's going to get a shot at it. What a great arm, and he's got Carnell and almost intercepted in and off the chest of Beard, Dennis Beard. He dove backwards to try to make that interception. It bounced off his chest. Good night, folks. You guys travel safe going home, okay?
Tyvon Scott on the coverage there on Collier. $10-12 left in the game.
49-14. It's lopsided now. Some players that haven't had too much action this year are getting a chance to get in there, and there's a good run right up the middle.
And that is Marvin Jackson. Marvelous Marvin Jackson.
Marvelous. We were at a game a few weeks ago, and the announcer, this guy's name was Marvelous, and he kept calling him Marvelous.
Yeah, I know. That was funny.
That's the night when we had Marvelous and Famous Armstrong.
Okay, Karpinski. Oh.
That's going to be a delay.
Yep.
It's nice to see Cody in there. Cody is an excellent quarterback.
From West Valley.
No, yeah.
West Valley High School.
Yeah, and boy, they train them right down there. Greg Grandel's got a great program.
Calvin Gillespie is from Central Point.
Well, he should have been a race car driver. But I think he made the right occupation change here as a fullback for the Shasta Knights. He's been very consistent all night long. Put the ball in his hands many times. Karpinski's going to throw the ball. He looks at all of his options. Now he's going to run. He's got a bunch of people open, and Karpinski runs over a guy. Nice shot. Michael Chavez got ran over by Karpinski, and he might need some dental work.
Gain of 3 on the play to bring up a 4th and 10 for the night.
You're down this much. You go for it. Why not?
Top of the 9th. 5-4, Red Sox up. 2 outs in the 9th. Sorry, I didn't give you that in advance disclaimer. If you're taping the World Series, I just blew it for you. Yeah. Karpinski's going to throw it again. Nice job, and he's looking way downfield. He's got a guy over on the right-hand flat. That is complete right there at the 45-yard line. Good play. Karpinski looking great.
Collier on the reception. And that's a first down.
Into Siskiyou territory. Good for Shasta. First down.
Okay, so they're in a hurry-up offense for the Knights. And the clock is stopped. Now the clock continues to run.
8:28, couple of light bulbs missing there. 8:26, Karpinski going, looking for the long ball, scrambles over to the right-hand side, throws it out to Collier, and he's taken down right at the 40. Good defensive play.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Okay, don't freak out because I'm going to change the screen and you're going to see nothing. There's no problem, and I'll have it back. I'll have it back before, well.
You might want to wait until after this play.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're running that hurry-up offense all of a sudden.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, though.
Well, you're not my real mom.
No. I met your real mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
right up the middle right there.
He got stood up.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm not talking about a date missing.
Man.
Oh, it's fact.
Marvin Jackson got stuck. But he runs off at full speed on the sidelines right here. Good job.
Wayne Parrish in on the tackle.
Parrish was the one that on the stop. Regimbo was getting up really super slow.
Mika Sauls, thank you for your comment. You're absolutely right. The Eagles look just strong. Karpinski's going to run this one right up the middle. A little delay draw right there. Quarterback draw. Flag is out. Man. Karpinski took the whole team with him. They got everything but a pickpocket in that mess.
13-yard line.
Don't know if that's going to be holding or there's a face mask, a couple face masks.
That's an impressive move by Karpinski. A little delayed reaction. It was a quarterback draw.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask.
Yeah, well, they pulled his helmet off practically.
Wow, I am really impressed with Karpinski.
All right, so
waiting for the call here.
Yeah, you'll have to identify it because the microphone's not going to work. So I'm gonna try something real quick.
Okay, go ahead and go. And I'm going to let you folks know.
There's nothing wrong.
What is going on.
I'm just making a change.
And here comes the referee's call as they're making substitutions, and they're marching the ball up the field, so it is going to be against the Eagles. Still waiting for the referee to give the official call. And now he's going in. They're doing another grouping. So they're going to talk to each other.
Team meeting.
Team meeting. They're going to try to find out what to get Gary for Christmas. And now the referee does come out. I'm trying to give you a description, and he's talking to the quarterback, and then he turns around and ignores what he has to say, and he's going to go with his officials again.
Sorry about that. I'll get back to
Karpinski's.
We'll be back before this play. I'm just looking for a little something that Justin and I produced about 3 in the morning last night. And I can't seem to find it.
And the referee keeps leaving his group and then coming back and then leaving and then coming back again.
He needed to borrow that magic 8 ball.
Yeah. Well, now they're grouping up together again because there was multiple flags on the field. There was like 3 of them thrown.
Oh, I know why I can't find it. We were messing around with Google Drive last night, trying to dial some things in.
Still having a meeting of the mimes.
Mimes?
And here comes the referee. Now he is going to give the signal. And it is personal foul, face mask against the Eagles.
Well, you called that perfectly, Dan. A meeting of the mimes. The microphone didn't work, and he looked like a mime down there trying to get out of a glass case.
And he's still talking. I can't hear what he's saying, but anybody read lips? Obviously, it's going to be a first down. Okay, and our picture's back?
No, yeah, it is.
Okay.
I was looking for something I wanted to throw out there just for fun, but I can't seem to locate it.
All right, 7 minutes. The clock continues to run, and it's going to be a run at the middle.
Yeah, and that's going to be
touchdown.
Very close. Touchdown. Very nice. Marvin Jackson.
Martavius.
I know, Emily. I got your picture back. I was just trying to find a little promotional piece that we produced last night in the middle of the night that we were proud of, that we wanted to throw out and play. But
Emily, you are king.
Do you realize any resemblance of this score, Dan?
Yes, I do. Right now,
it's almost
49-20 is
almost like identical from last night. Foothill beat the Shasta Wolves. Extra point is
up.
Down. The placement is up, and it is
cake
perfect.
Is good.
It's good. 49-21. Let's take a quick break. Kickoff coming up in a moment. You're listening to Shasta Knights football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, chilling at the mainland's best surf spot, Black Beach in San Diego. I'm about to join the masses to ride some powerful waves. And I get paid to do this. Surf Ninja out.
Hey, this is Rayson Mason Smith from the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Nice, Rayson. How did he do tonight? Did you get?
Whoop. Sorry about that.
Did he race tonight?
He raced tonight. I did not see him in the finish lineup, which usually means mechanical failure.
Well, knowing his dad, he'll probably throw about 3.5 gallons of concrete in the back of that thing, and he'll be ready to go. And it won't just be regular concrete. It'll be beautiful, nice stamped concrete that fits the motif of the color scheme of that car.
He finished 15th tonight.
And I go to a black screen for a couple of seconds, and I got lynched.
You bet. The lynch mob's coming after you. Okay, Gary, 6:52 left in the game, 21-49. You got to go for the onside.
Well, you'd think so, because there's not a whole lot of possessions left in 6 minutes and 52 seconds. So, you know, at the very least, a good opportunity to practice a perfect onside kick, but they're not going to do it. They're going to kick it away. That's going to be your guy.
Okay, he takes it at the 6-yard line.
Biggs up to the 20, 25. He tries to go the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Holy moly, picked him up. Oh.
Wow. Hang on, fellas.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, okay, so there's a couple of shoving, pushing match going on. Oh, and there's still a guy down on the field getting up real slow. That's an Eagle on the sideline down. Took a vicious shot in that big old pile up right out of bounds. And he's hurting. He's face down.
Garrison Roach in on the tackle.
And that's number 6, Dan. That's Biggs.
Well, Biggs got put down with his legs were forward. I think they were like doing a back stretch. But he got hit hard.
Wow. Yes, he did.
And that was Garrison Roach just picking him up and slamming him down.
He put his face in the dirt so deep the Gophers are a little nervous.
Okay, and here comes the call, looks like, as we await. Yeah, he literally picked him up. I mean, he put his face into his own knees. Holding against the Eagles. And it's first down.
Somebody in the crowd. How about that? Some trash talking going on down there, and I think most of it's coming from the referees. Tough when you're down this much and you got 6 minutes, 6.5, 6:44 left to play. Emotions take over.
Down by 28. You got a long way to go.
Okay, so while I'm going to try this one more time. Relax. Relax.
Folks, do not get nervous. I understand that your picture went away.
I know we don't have a picture at the moment. And we're not going to have another one either. Oh, man.
And Biggs is getting up.
Oh, that's not what I want. Darn it. Sorry, I'll try again. I was really proud of this. You do some of your best work when you are crazy tired, right?
Late at night.
Creativity, best served late at night. Where did we put that last night, Justin? We put that in Google Drive, that little video we made? Yeah, we did. I see it right here.
What Gary doesn't realize is Google Drive is a scam.
Not to the billionaire who owns Google.
No.
Well, Patrick
He's
Blake.
just still getting your stuff.
College of Siskiyou take over 1st and 10, their own 13-yard line.
All right, so first down, and ooh, almost a coat hanger tackle, and he finally goes down about the 12-yard line.
Picks up about 3, wrestled down by half the Knights defense.
Timeout, Shasta.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're going to stay right here.
Sure, why not? They'll give me a chance to see if I can.
Gary is scaring many people out there.
It's nothing really outrageously special, you know. It's just a little thing that we produced last night. We were really proud of it. See if I can.
You don't want to hear, plug your ears. You get 50 seconds.
Plug your ears.
Top of the 9, Boston 8, the Dodgers 4.
Whoa, how about that, right?
All right, I saw it.
I don't think it went through because I'm trying to get it right over there.
And it's thinking, and it's thinking, and it's thinking. Folks, you still see a black screen, but don't worry. Don't panic. We are still here.
Yep, we're here. We're just trying to load something up on a blank screen. And apparently
and now you just locked it up.
Apparently what we're trying to load is the blank screen. So we're going to leave that alone. We'll get back to your game.
All that for the College Knights.
Yeah, what the heck?
Please do not adjust your TV sets. You are seeing what you're seeing.
I know. There's no reason. That's like DirecTV does. There's no reason to call in.
Yeah. All right, and it's a handoff, and he is met immediately, by a couple of Knights. And here comes no laundry on the field. Excuse me, no flags on the field.
Thank you.
Corrected myself. And it was Garrison Roach at first, and then coming in was Kanan McGreeny.
Kanan McGreeny getting into the game.
Getting into the mix with his boombox.
Okay, so I'm going to try this one more time.
Oh, my God. All right, folks. Oh, you got it.
Nice.
All that for that?
little 5-second piece that it took us about an hour and a half to make last night.
Wow.
But we're proud of it. What are they doing down there?
It's timeout right now.
6:21, 49-21 the score.
And Shasta used their second timeout. It is 2nd down and 8. No change in quarterbacks for the College of the Siskiyous for the Eagles. Still a quarterback is Savansa.
Those technical difficulties, Michael, were self-induced.
Yes. Self-induced.
I mean, now's the time for us to practice a few things that we have been working on. And nice run up the middle. Tough yardage right there. Big time defensive play. Mark Gain involved in that one.
And
or Kanan McGreeny, I'm sorry.
Yep, and that was Jesse Porter Jr. on the carry. And another timeout. Nope, actually, I'm sorry. 4th down and 8, and they bring the punting unit on. Back deep for the Knights is not Edwards. It is Collier.
Look at the Red Sox, man.
I'd rather not.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I don't have a vested interest in this game either way, but my former father-in-law was a big Dodgers fan, so my wife's going for them.
It is
one of our best friends is a Red Sox fan, so we're going
Red
to
Sox. Oh, and timeout, the Eagles.
Oh. Well, they certainly need some strategy right now. They're up like about 28 points.
We can take a timeout if we want to.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Stand by. This is Knights football here on the Shasta Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business.
Welcome to Hill Collision Center, Northern California's most premier auto body repair shop. We'd like to invite you on a virtual tour, so come on inside and let's take a look at the...
We got some double...
That was totally my fault.
All right.
Totally.
Hands off the buttons.
Totally. Nope, I'm just trying a few things tonight because now's a good time to do it, because I'm telling you what, when I get home and all this equipment gets back in our shop, I ain't going to touch it for a week.
I hear you. Okay.
I think it's a good hot tub night, right?
I'm going to go home and I'm just going to be... Boom, and there's the kick. It's up, and Collier
might have a chance to run this one back, and he does at the 42. He'll take it to the left-hand side.
Ooh.
What an awesome pursuit right there by the Eagles. Like they were flying in with no problem right there. Great tackle by Michael Chavez.
Bring me up the instant replay and look at 34. Oh, we're going to miss it. Oh, we did. Dang it.
Sorry about that.
34 leveled 33. And that was...
He hit him so hard, I think his number is like 26 now.
All I can say is Roach just popped him hard, and Stenskowski took a hard shot. All right.
Stenskowski? That sounds like a character at Animal House.
Well, that's his name. And Karpinski back at quarterback.
And almost a missed handoff up the middle. I don't know how they pulled 3 yards out of that play, but they did. Marvin Jackson getting some carry time with the football tonight. I think I solved the problem. I'm up so late last night, and you get delirious, and you get these genius ideas that you think.
Yeah.
I think I solved our problem about our title of our game not being College of the Sequoias. Like the last 6 games we did were College of Sequoias. Some of them were high schools. We got to figure it out. Justin helped me out in the middle of the night.
All right, back to pass.
And he's going all the way down, deep field, and I can't see what happened. It's going to be incomplete right there.
That was good defensive coverage there by Hernandez.
How about that arm on Cody Karpinski?
Oh, excuse me. That was Truitt on the defense. Yeah, Karpinski's got a great arm. He's no Wickard, but you know what? He's his own. The boy out of Cottonwood. 4:34 left in the game. Delay. Straight up the middle.
Short gain, less than a yard on that one.
And Gillespie.
See this little thing right here on our YouTube channel, this create highlight?
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can't screw this whole broadcast up here in a minute.
No.
No, what I'll do is I'll create a highlight when the game is over.
Yeah.
And the teams are congratulating each other and saying, hey,
okay,
I really appreciate you guys coming to town and beating us up like you did. My vocal cords are running out, dude. I need to go stop and see Winnie the Pooh on my way home and get some honey. Karpinski again, solid throw, almost intercepted and intended for Carnell, and he was wide open.
The ball was tipped, but Carnell took his eyes off the ball. That's one thing you don't want to do.
Takes over 1st and 10, Shasta 49-yard line.
Okay. Wow.
That's called a cough button in the big leagues.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I used to work with a newsman at NBC Radio. His name was Gil Haar. He was about 6'8", big Italian guy. He had a big nose, you know, and he wore a big giant bow tie that he tied.
Wow.
It wasn't one of them clip-on things. And that's the news. I'm Gil Haar. There it is. Tight pack right now, and they're just going to chew up the clock. Handoff up the middle. That one's going nowhere. Tough defensive stand by the Knights right there, led by Matthew Arriaga.
And the clock continues to run. 3:30 left in the game. 49-21. Whoa, close scores, both games.
What was it, 44-20 last night? Something like that?
It was 49-20.
Hang on, let's go to the tape. There's still all ahead go.
5 seconds left on the play clock. And they just get it off. And he's going to
run the ball, left-hand side. He's
Stays
close to the
inbound.
first down marker. Yep. Keep that clock rolling, short of the first down. (49-20).
I was correct.
You were right on the money.
See, the rat jumps off the wheel once in a while, but he gets back on.
Hey, I get a little wood on the ball every now and again. 17 seconds on the play clock, 2:21 in the game clock. And the Eagles are just doing fundamentals, running the ball around the outside. I don't know how he got around that wall of Knights right there, but he picked up a big gain and another first down for the Eagles.
And they're going to spot the ball really quick, and then they'll continue the clock to run.
First down.
As they move the chain gain. And the clock will run. And here we come. We're coming up on 2 minutes left. And he's going to keep his eye on the clock, the game clock. He's going to let that thing run down. The coach is reminding him, hey, let the game clock run down. Wait till it gets about 5 seconds, and then you snap the ball. That's exactly what he does, and it's a handoff. That's Porter Jr. with the.
They'll probably just let the clock go now. No, no. I mean, it's way out of reach now, so they usually just let her
and they'll continue to run.
Let her buck.
Let her buck. Holy Toledo, buy me another burrito from Ortega. And coming up on 1 minute, and it's a handoff again up to Porter Jr. Ooh.
Wow.
And he's met immediately.
He was stopped.
Yep.
But for the effort, I couldn't see who did that. He got ran over, but he brought him down.
That was Matthew Arriaga.
Yep.
And that was a handoff to Porter Jr. Now the clock has stopped at 1 minute as they move the chain game.
Parker Harrell, thank you for your comments. We appreciate it. We'll be back next, Friday night we're in Susanville at Lassen High School, and then on Saturday we're at American River College in Sacramento.
Kickoff is at 1 o'clock, huh?
You know, I'm not sure. I'd have to check the schedule.
I believe it is.
I don't have it in front of me.
And so we might just do the quick travel. Or we're going to come back and then go.
We'll come back from Susanville.
All right.
Well, depending on what time the game is.
The game's at 1.
1 o'clock?
Yep.
We'll get out of Susanville about 11?
Yep, 12. Well, it's only a couple of hours down.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's like a tomato, so.
We'll come home and sleep for about 45 minutes. Have a glass of juice, a couple of bagels.
250 cups of coffee.
Head on out.
All right. This is going to be the last play of the game, and I think they're just going to take a knee on the ball.
That would be smart.
And they do. And that's going to be your ball game. Wow. Final score is going to be 49-21. Favor of College of the Siskiyous, the Eagles. And we got a decision time. And I got one in mind, but we'll hopefully not argue about it.
Well, we don't argue. What we do is we strategize. And I got a couple of ideas too, man. There's so many choices, even though the game was lopsided for Shasta. I'm going to get this graphic done.
Okay.
And then we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the Hild Collision Center player of the game in a moment. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Josh from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
All right.
Well.
Welcome back, Mr. Kater.
Thank you. Another fine football game. And I just want to say that I got 2 votes for player of the game. One of them is Kevin Gillespie for just the tough runs that he did all night long. And the other one is our buddy Justin right here, who did a great job with the camera. Man, we just couldn't do this without you. You have added such a great element to this operation. And we're happy to have you. And you certainly can stay, my friend. We love it. All right, so what do you got? What you got?
I wanted to give it to Karpinski. He came in. He showed a lot of poise. What a great arm.
He was solid.
But I agree with you. Gillespie, every yard he got today was ground and pound and just let me sock you in the face kind of football.
Hild Collision Center provides our player of the game each and every week, both high school and Shasta College games, and we appreciate Carl Hild and the whole crew over there at Hill Collision Center. Thank you for your support. We're doing you proud. Final score here from Memorial Stadium, Shasta Knights 21, College of the Siskiyous Eagles 49. Final comments, Dan?
Man, what a game, and I'm looking forward to Lassen next.
Lassen, they're tough always. West Valley gave them a run for their money last night, but it's going to be cold next Friday night.
I got my beanie, I got my gloves, I got my sweater.
We're prepared for that, and then we'll do it again from American River College in Sacramento next Saturday. For Justin Baracker and Dan Miller, I'm Gary Moore saying thank you for tuning in. Everybody on our chat line, we love you. We'll see you next week here for the Shasta Sports Network.